Hello, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful episode here with me, Mr. Pluggington. And of course, I am joined by the gang. Not everybody here, but I'm joined by Taco, Buckeye, Hawk,
Hey.
and Nura. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi,
Good evening.
Jinx.
Good evening.
We will not have Nova today, because they are off in the wilderness of the cabin. So hopefully they don't pull a Friday the 13th and get murdered, or have pre.
If they get murdered, I'll track them down and kill them myself.
I get the droid.
So yeah. So that's what's gonna be happening for today. Announcement-wise, I've already told these guys what's been going on, but basically the session's going to be more roleplay heavy for today. We are going to be entering into a dungeon later on. I will not reveal that dungeon. If I have, it's probably later in the videos, which you guys should go check out on the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So, the way I'm going to start this is I'm going to try and remember, but I'm going to open it with a Cantina Band, which is our newest channel on the website, where we are going to select a piece of music that I believe would do very well for this session, if I can remember.
Oh, before we get too far, I forgot to mention this to anyone else. If I start coughing, it's not because I got the coof or anything. I breathed in smoke yesterday while grilling, so yeah, it's just a little bit uncomfortable every once in a while.
You and your smokers polluting our air.
No.
It was grill smoke.
I'm looking at Plug's YouTube right now. Why is there ASMR?
Let's not.
Sorry about that. My cat decided to barge through my door. What?
Plug.
No, don't! Shut up!
Okay.
Shut up!
No, it's
Moving
fine. I'll
on.
watch the recording. I'll watch the recording and see what happens.
Oh
Okay.
no.
No,
You're not gonna like what you hear.
I asked
You're not
him
gonna
why
like what you hear.
I said, why is there ASMR on your YouTube?
Don't open that can of worms. Come on.
We're on stream.
Play.
You guys can go check that video out on
Let's
the channel.
play. No, never. Let's play.
Alright, let's open up the session with music and slight description. Clouds begin to form as the darkened night becomes even grayer. Rain begins to pour down as sharp points of lightning can be heard in the far distance, being absorbed into the electrical system of Coruscant. In front of the scene that we have is the old Jedi Temple, now in its ruins, being constructed over. Cranes and pieces of machinery all around. ATSTs patrol the streets that are nearby and the coming areas as TIE fighters scream across the ground, close, not too much to hear. As the rain comes down, it is clear what has happened here, as even the smoke 5 years back now is turned into the steel and coldened cover-up. As we see that Nura stands there as the wind blows upon his robe, he sees what is happening to what his great and beautiful home was. Now is being transformed into something to bury the past.
What's to go
Nora,
now?
what would you like to do?
I will stand for a moment, look at everything I've lost, look at everything that was destroyed, and I will walk inside.
You go into the smaller crevices that are within the tomb of your once beautiful home. Secret floors that are not accessed to normal people, but only to those of the Force. As you slip in, roll me 5 stealth checks. You can do it individually or all together. This is your choice. I'll continue on as you do that. As you enter in, you notice that several different guards are in multiple positions, almost in each corner of the room, it seems. These troopers are no stormtroopers, but instead, they seem to look as though they are part of the Red Guard that recently rebroadcast from last session. But these are also blackened marks across the center of their armor, with vibrostaffs at every turn. I'm going to check your dice rolls.
As I see these troopers inside my temple, inside my home, I walk forward out of cover and I activate my shield. You will leave this place.
They all each of you. As they all begin to swing their staffs around in a attack-based position, just looking at you and saying, "You shouldn't have came here, Jedi."
It is you who are out of place, Imperial.
As you can then feel deep inside you, the Force is quite in you. The light side is on your side at this moment, as you feel many who are lost here bound together to you. As that is happening, the rest of the party, you were able to get into the location of where your friend was, as you now pick up on where the speeder bike has been tracked. You see that he is not in that area, but he has left a small hologram for you guys to get access into the same place he's going into. What would you gentlemen like to do?
I turn on the hologram.
As you turn on the hologram, Nura, what would be planned for you to give access to your friends to this area if something were to happen to you?
I will simply, the hologram will be more of a set of directions,
More of a map.
and it'll be along the lines of this. My friends, if you have followed me to this place, then you have done something that I wish you hadn't. This is my journey. This is my struggle. But if you are indeed here, and you need access to the temple, Kark, you know what to do. Feel the Force flow through you, and any door in this place will be open to you. I am heading for the Room of 1,000 Fountains. Meet me there.
Wait, so does he want us or not want us to do? I'm confused by that message.
If you are there, then fine, he'll give you directions and tell you where you're going. That was a contingency in case you followed him.
Okay.
He hoped you wouldn't, but expected you would.
No, sometimes you gotta respect the bravery of a Jedi. Even if
I was just gonna say we should just let him do it. I think this is his journey. I think he'll grow the best out of it if he's there. Intervenience. God, that's not a word. That's just my.
I've only been to the temple once, so even though it's pretty much destroyed now, I wouldn't mind going back.
he's gonna get himself killed if he goes in there by himself.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, but chance. He shouldn't have. Fuck, he shouldn't have gone. He's just putting us all at risk.
Well, it's probably already too late by now. So, let's just head inside before he gets us into even more trouble.
So you're saying go after him or not?
Yes.
Okay. No, that's fine. Let's do it.
Alrighty. As you guys are now heading in that direction, Nora, I'm going to
Yes,
going to
DM.
say that during your encounter, you took no damage, and you were able to easily defeat these men using their own weapons against them. And a bit of the force, which will not spend any points.
Okay. Specifically, you said using their own weapons
yeah,
against
you
them?
disarmed one and then did some cool shit. I maybe will send animators to do it.
How? It's okay. That would be kind of cool, but you don't need to pay. Okay, I used their own weapons against them, or how many were there? That's my only question. How many were there? And this was at the entrance of the temple, okay? Right?
No. You went in through a secret path. It was not the direct entrance. It was a secret
Okay.
path you went to into like a
Okay,
book
then.
area. They were each in a corner of the room. Yeah.
Okay. So whenever you find these bodies, could I describe exactly what I did to them? I'm not going to take like 20 minutes, but could I describe exactly what happened?
Yeah, you can describe if you want to.
Okay. Anyway, the guys are walking in.
No, they're still a little behind. It's going to take them about.
I know. What I'm saying is I'm going back to where we were. The guys are walking in the main entrance, and letting you continue.
Okay. Oh wait, what do I do?
You took a second to tell me how my situation resolved itself. I'm like, okay, cool. Back
yeah.
to you.
So as you are as you are finishing up from that room, and looking over at the main entrance, you see that it is guarded by a row of purge troopers, about 12 of them.
Do I recognize what purged? Oh, sorry, them, not me.
Alrighty, man, that's fine.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to me. You're talking to them. Sorry.
Alright, yeah, they're... Oh, yeah, back to the guys.
What do you guys want to do regarding those purge troopers?
Oh. These soldiers are likely expecting Jedi.
Well, if they can sense the Force, then they'll won't be good. So I got it.
All of us are. I just realized everyone here except for Nova, or not Nova, Nura, is a ranged character.
Star Wars.
Cries and force repulse.
Well, yeah,
Star
Nora does have
Wars.
some range. But yeah. You guys can come up with whatever. I have an idea in my head of what you could do, but that's up to you if you guys do that cool thing.
How many purge troopers are there?
Right in front, but there's also a line that you also have to cross of what seems ATSTs that are like guarding like corners. There's about 2 of them.
And where are we by the
you
temple?
guys are on the main left side. There is a ATST walking away from you guys that you guys like duck over, waited to pass, now looking over. So yeah,
That's like an 8.
So we are.
yes, you're near the temple. You have you're doing like the binocular thing, like, what can we do here?
Is there any way that ATST could fall on top of those troopers?
ATSTs. Oh yeah, it's ATSTs. They're
Yeah.
patrolling the
Car.
area. There's two of them that go in like corners of the area, but they're relatively still like close together.
Hawk, have an idea for a diversion? You're the military
They're doing
one.
clockwise rotation.
Actually, I don't have an idea for distractions, but instead, you could try and get inside one of those ATSTs and take out the two that are in there, and then try piloting it back
I
up so that we could get
I am
inside.
able to climb. That is true. But that would cause a huge ruckus.
Well, all you got to be worried about is them getting off an alarm whenever we get inside.
No, not even that. I mean, like, what do you want me to do after I'm inside?
Try and make it look like you're going on a normal rotation and get it back around to a point where we can meet you.
And you guys can get in? Do I see a high point where it's possible to jump into the
There's
ATSD?
not a real good high point that you can be able to. A lot of the buildings are separated from the temple, but there is construction around the temple right now with various cranes that are nearby, and there's also piles of like steel that you can hide behind and stuff. But that's more on the right side of the temple. Actually, no. I'm going to make it easy because I want to do this. It is on the left side of this stuff. Cut whatever I said. I'll edit it later. It's on the left side near you guys. So yeah, you guys could, but it's up to you.
You guys want to try jumping from the crane? I can steal it, then pause it for a second, give you guys a chance to jump easily.
How does that sound, Buckeye?
I mean, but the second we really realize that the guy's knocked out, it's like they're gonna contact him. He's probably like constant radio. I don't like the idea of it. Then you have half the freaking Coruscant heading towards us.
It would create a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best idea in the world.
Is there a way where there's less trouble for us?
I really don't like the idea of having to fight per troopers.
The jetpacks.
What jetpacks? We don't have jetpacks.
We do have a jetpack.
We have a single jetpack. Okay, I'm trying not to metagame here, but
Ready gaming pigeon. Caw, jetpack.
look, we have a single jet. You guys have a single jetpack. There's a row of purge troopers in front of one of the entrances, and you've got a vulture droid strapped to the bottom of your ship.
Well, we're not by the ship right now.
I forgot about that.
Yes. The point is you could do this a myriad of ways. Each of them involves some modicum of risk. I'm not trying to rush you, but I'm trying to make you aware of your options.
I know, I'm trying to think. So can I sense if there's another, like, focus it on the force and try to sense if there's another entrance
Give me a
nearby?
force perception.
So what would I be rolling?
Just perception, but
Yeah, it's just perception, and then
Sorry.
is there a force modifier. Okay,
Wisdom.
there you go.
Wisdom, yeah.
Well, wisdom.
yeah, wisdom is your. Yeah, perception is wisdom anyway. So
Okay, it's D20 plus
to
1.
avoid making the, I was gonna say if you make this perception plus our force attack modifier, that's gonna be a little OP.
No, not for
I mean,
me.
that
I have
would be
low wisdom.
fine. It would make sense to me like that.
God, the bad roll, bad
You
roll,
get
bad roll.
an
I got
8.
8.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Sorry,
close
I'll
my
figure it out.
window. Because traffic is a fucking asshole right now.
Hold on, the Jedi Temple would have to have a sewer system, wouldn't it?
Wood.
Would any of your characters be smart enough to think of that?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if he just thought about that, then he thought about it. I see.
Yeah. I could think that the Purge Trooper has 873 hit points, and my character would know that IC just because I thought of that.
Roll me an intelligence.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, we know there's a
Generic?
sewer system, so we can assume that
Well, I mean, I've got a
goes
plus.
underneath.
I got a +1 to intelligence, which isn't really that great because I'm a tech caster. But my stats were spread pretty thin.
Oh, bet. I have an 8 and a 9 in strength and dexterity, respectively. So, intelligence check, man.
Okay.
Kark, with that roll, you're kind of able to feel a little bit, not a whole lot, but you remember from looking at the path that you do feel that there is multiple entrances besides just these ones, but you're not able to truly pinpoint a lot of them since there's several options you can do.
Okay. Let's go to the sewers, boys.
Well, that's my intelligence.
I look for a sewer grate.
Your intelligence for finding out of a sewer system?
Yeah, mine was the 13.
Oh, that'll be investigation, actually.
Yeah, investigation, D20.
So my...
Okay. So you would think of some... So you kind of come up with an idea in your head of, maybe something not above or in front, but possibly below. And then Kark...
I'm looking for a sewer grate. Roll a
Sewer
16.
grades? Okay, I'm going to say that you were...
Mm-hmm. Or like a way into the sewer.
The lower levels. Has anyone played Star Wars: The Old Republic?
Yes.
Guys, I get that you know where these things are, but in character, you don't.
Yeah.
Seriously, you're like, oh, the Jedi Temple has to have sewers, underpassages. Like, no, you don't know that.
We're
discussing.
assuming... Dude,
We're also
basic
discussing
civilizations would have a sewer system this advanced. We would know that. That's not like...
You
You don't
could've-
have to have, like,
Okay.
5 heads to know that.
I
The thing
know,
is that
but
we don't-
still.
We might not know exactly where the sewers are at, but we could.
But you
deduce
can assume that there are sewers.
Come on,
Fine.
dude.
Yeah, that's what.
It's not my game.
That's what we're trying to say. Is
It's all right. They're using their brains, man. That's what humans are supposed to do.
Yes, I know. It's not my game.
Okay.
Sorry, I had my players metagamed like anything yesterday, and it really got on my
I
nerves.
understand that, man.
I was about to say whenever Plug was giving that introduction to the Jedi Temple that wouldn't those be ATDTs instead of ATSTs, but there's not really that much of a difference between the two.
No, it's Fallen Order era. They fought ATSTs around this time, so yeah, they're ATSTs. Well,
ATDTs would be used in civilian populations, while STs would be used in scouting.
in military, yeah, scouting
this
and
is-
military.
Well,
Okay, never mind. Whatever.
I wanted to. Yeah,
Well,
you
it
know,
doesn't-
aren't
understand that.
important.
It doesn't. It
It's
doesn't-
irrelevant.
It doesn't matter in the long run. They're basically very similar. It's just one of them's the military version, the other one's the police essentially version.
I think that in this situation, they wouldn't go cheap. They would put ATSTs
Well,
on
It's
the
not
Jedi
even-
Temple.
It's not even that it's cheap. It's just that well, it might be that one of them's more expensive than the other. We don't know. 'cause we don't
ATST has significantly higher armament and better armor.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the ATDT would be the cheaper version.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe they're going full out for Jedi Temple. You don't know.
But anyway, all right. So you're able to. So as you're looking around, feeling around with the Force as well, you're able to get closer and pinpoint a lot more where you're able to get inside in the lower sections. And when Hawk was saying, or thinking you would.
Maybe we could try somewhere in more of the lower levels. Maybe not above or in front, but maybe somewhere down below.
Yeah. So let's go look for like an entrance to the sewers.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah, you guys talk about it. And with the second roll, you're able to
Alright.
actually find a sewer grade, but it is very heavily armored. It looks very heavy.
Would a fusion cutter
No,
work?
It is too thick.
Ah.
This is like a thick fucking door. It's like almost a fat cylinder for like a fucking.
Is there a control panel on
There
it?
is a control
Oh.
panel, but you've never seen control panel like
I'm a
this
tech
before.
guy.
Okay, roll me.
I take out my slicers kit, and I attempt
I'll give him
to hack the mainframe.
Well, if it's
I have a +9 to tech.
if we're doing tech rolls, then I'm going to assist him because I think I'm only proficient in.
The DM is thinking about something. Hold on.
Yeah, fine.
Sorry.
Plug, what are you thinking about?
If you are gonna do that, roll me with super disadvantage. But if he's going to assist you, then you just roll it with regular disadvantage.
Okay, 2d20, and then add 9 to both the rolls. Actually, I'll just do this. d20 plus 9. And then,
Ooh,
20 plus 9. Oh, that's not a roll.
Fine, go again.
d20 plus 9. Oh!
Ouch.
That cut that in half, too. Okay. Well, you trying to access into the control, as you're trying to slice into it, it then quickly puts on, 2 bigger, like, claws that clench it now and press into it, as you hear it, as if the metal's, like, almost, kinking and, squeezing together. And then the panel just does like a little flash red as it does like a. That's it.
Can I use Ion Blast on it?
Is that going to be loud?
It actually does not say if it's loud or not. It's an at-will tech power, and you create a blast of ion energy, choose a creature within range, or choose 2 creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other. A target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d4 ion damage.
In this case, I'd say use your common sense. It has the word blast in it.
Okay, so it will likely make some form of noise.
Plus, it'll also deactivate any technology that you have, and possibly harm you guys of any electrical armor.
What if I shock it? Shock.
A
little spark here and a spark there. I'm just thinking. I'm not actually doing that. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
I try opening it with the force.
Maybe you should ask what type of lock it is next time. You walk up to a door. I'd like to open the door. This door is made of solid gold.
I eat the gold. Gold is solid metal.
Okay.
Oh, shut up.
All
Anyway.
Right. Roll me a force strength roll.
I have a -1 to strength.
Better make a high roll.
Wait. Force strength? Plug, wouldn't this be like D20 plus force attack modifier?
Yeah, that would be attack modifier.
Wait.
I forgot we did that. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, D20 plus your force attack modifier. Your highest force attack modifier.
There we go.
Very nice.
Alrighty,
Okay,
so
boys.
as you're able to, you look at the panel and think, maybe I'll try this. As you do so, you kind of feel the lock like instantly, and with your
is it a circular thing?
as it then spins, opens up, spins again, goes down, closes as the clamps go down, or go back into the slots of like the air of the sides, and then the hatch makes a.
Okay, boys, let's do this. As I enter.
I enter as well.
And I close the door behind them when they enter.
Alrighty.
Okay. What do we see, Plug?
Very small very small tunnel. You guys are able to fit, but some of you guys that are a lot bigger have to like crouch or almost crawl. As you see that it goes into it goes into a very long juncture, and then you feel a breeze.
I will say I'm pretty sure everyone in the tunnel at the moment is 5'8" or shorter.
4'1".
And
I'm a tiny
as I said, you
man.
feel a slight breeze. Nura, where are you going next in the temple?
Having gone into the middle of the temple, the first place I'm going to head is what I told them. I'm heading to the Room of 1,000 Fountains on the eastern side of the temple. It's an open promenade where basically there's a roof, but it's a large open garden with almost 1,000 running water fountains that have since gone silent because the dark side reigns in the galaxy. It's a place of meditation.
Cool. Well, I looked up history and, yeah. As you are going... Room of 1,000 Fountains. No, kitty! God damn it.
Okay, kitty, my papa.
As you...
No, kitty, my papa! Sorry, thought you were done.
As you, Nura, are heading down into that direction, you see that it is completely caved in from its entrance. The very entrance itself is caved in from the very rock that it was made from, inside of what it was once its ceiling.
This... No trooper could have done this. And I'm going to attempt to use the force. And are you talking the whole room is caved in, or just the entrance?
The whole room is caved in.
Oh, and I'm going to see through the rubble that most of it is just destroyed.
As you go through the force, make me a force investigation? Yeah.
Okay, so D20 plus my force attack modifier. I really like that we do this. I really like that we have this kind of... As a 15.
That's 15? Alright.
Yes.
As you are feeling through the forest, touching the rock, you feel a little more enlightened as that meditative feeling does still reminate through the rock itself. Even if it is destroyed, as you see that the entire thing is caved in, with only small pockets of what was left that is blocked off. Small rooms that still generate at least a bit of hope and light in small clutches here and bigger clutches there. Its lower sections seem to still remain, but the ceiling has covered a large, almost like dish type rock, covers a very large room where there is no access to it at all, but you feel a small living thing in it, and it feels like a small flower.
And I'm going to smile. There is no death. There is the Force. And I'm going to turn and I'm going to keep looking throughout the temple.
Looking throughout the temple, you see that there are crates. Lots of crates which seem to contain downloaded data chips that are in very large bunches. In fact, they're almost like, they're almost the size, each one of them is about the size of like a DVD player, like the actual system for it. And they're coated in the blue, kind of like the Star Wars Battlefront 2 library, yeah, the
Holobooks.
Yeah, they're kind of like that, except they're being downloaded into actual, like, Imperial propaganda-based, techno-gathering shit.
Okay, so they're about the size of holobooks. Okay. Does Nura recognize immediately what they are? Because you explained it to me, but does Nura know this? Does Nura know that these are basically day-to-day? Okay. I have a backpack. If I dumped out everything in my backpack, how many of these things would I be able to carry?
What's all in your backpack, and how much does it weigh?
My backpack itself only weighs 5 pounds, but it's a backpack, so I don't think it really counts. Basically, I have a bedroll, a blanket, a mess kit, a couple of glow rods. I would keep my comlink, and I could dump my field rations easy. There's only I would not keep anything I didn't need, which would be my personal effects. I would dump all of my extra stuff just to make enough room to carry each of these things. I don't know how you're doing encumbrance.
They don't have it as a thing.
So
fuck.
I know, but
I'll
within your restrictions, you said they're a little bit smaller than DVD players. They're basically the size of hollow books. How many hollow books would I be able to take? How many stacks of how many? Stacks of 3 stacks of 5, 2 stacks of 10. How many would I be able to take?
Each hollow book weighs about 1 pound. You can be able to take, with the amount of encumbrance that you have and dumping everything out. What's your strength? Or what's
-1?
-1.
It's a 9. It's a 9.
What's your
9 total. Scores -1.
capacity?
I don't know. We don't play the game does not tell me what encumbrance rules are. Does anybody know rules about encumbrance?
I believe
I think it's your strength. Yeah.
I think it's your strength modifier multiplied by either 5, 10, or 15, depending on what exactly you are trying to, whether it's encumbrance, your push carry, or your push lift, drag.
Would you like me to look it up, DM, or shall you just give me a number and I have to accept it?
I can actually pull up the rules.
Well, that's what I'm asking the DM. Are we going to go
fair? Because I was either going to do it just a pound or 5 pounds, because these would be heavy, in my opinion. These would have weight to them.
Okay. Carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. This is the weight in pounds that you can carry, which is high enough that most characters don't usually have to worry about it. So basically, I would have access to, oh my word, I could access 135 pounds worth of stuff.
You get 135, you can carry 135 hollow books.
Of these.
But you have to dump everything.
Okay. I'd like to rage and open the bag of holding. Alright, anyway, so, little reference there for you. I will literally dump everything I have. I'm gonna dump a bedroll, a blanket, a mess kit, and both of my glow rods. I'm going to keep my comlink. I'm going to dump all my rations. I'm going to keep my canteen, and I'm going to keep my fiber cord cable because I still need that. But then I will add hollow books. I will just add hollow books, and I will keep in mind that I have no more carry weight.
Yes.
And I am, by the way, how many hollow books are there? Am I really taking 150?
There's crates full of them that are downloading them. They've gotten about 2/3 of the way in this room alone. There's a bunch of crates, so yeah, you just empty out and just use the force to pull out these crates and just lightly just each-handed one that you use with the force to put into your book, into your bag of 135 of them.
Okay. Are there any specific, are they like categorized or anything? Or what I'm asking is, are there way too many books to even count, or, are they categorized?
They're kind of categorized by like a color system with the on them. So you got like a whole bunch of yellow.
Okay.
A whole bunch of yellows and reds and blues and that sort of stuff.
Okay, Nura did not spend an over amount of time. He spent most of his early life in the temple, but he spent the last 10 years on Naboo and then the last 5 years wandering. Does he remember what the colors mean?
Yeah, the color system for each book when you access it changes its actual color. So their default is blue. And then when you
Okay.
grab it and you want to get access to it, it'll flash green. Then it'll go to its corresponding color, and each one is categorized. Yellow means force-based history. Blue means empty space. Empty space. Red means combat based. Green means teacher lessons, and purple means council.
Private council things, basically, like private. Okay, so taking that information, I have 150 books I can carry. I am going to take 5 of the blue blank hollow books, and I'm going to mark this down in the chat, and I'm going to, if you would like to pin it, I'm going to say. So I'm going to take 5 blue hollow books that are blank. I'm going to take, how many purple hollow books are there?
How many purple?
Yes, how many purple, like a number?
3.
Or are there just too many? There are 3. I'm taking all 3 of those. How many? Now, the green ones are lessons, obviously. I'm going to take... now I'm going to leave off on those because I need to get a number here. I'm sorry, guys. Nora is very particular about this kind of thing. Okay, there's 50 green. I'm taking all 50 green, if I can. Council records. 3 council records books. By the way, if we're talking Star Wars holo books, these things can hold over 18 terabytes each, I think. Somebody can't quote me on that, but like these things are huge. Holo books are like massive information pools. So 50 green holo books, which are teaching manuals. And then how many combat ones? How many red ones?
25.
I'm taking all of them.
Okay.
25 combat red ones, which are combat manuals. And then you said so that's the blue. The yellow you said were what? Force powers, like how to learn force powers and stuff, like different records of force powers. No, force history. You said it was force history. So how many of the yellow ones are there? I'm at 70. I'm at 83 right now.
Is 60.
I'm taking all 60 yellow holo books. I'm not even at full cumbrance yet, so if I really come across something, I can still pick something up.
You do come across some small things, as you notice that there are smaller boxes that have special locks on them.
Okay. Do I recognize these as force-sensitive locks, or are they, or what are they? Do I recognize what they are?
Part of the Jedi Temple. These are part of the Imperial stuff. They are locked tight with 4 combination locks on each corner of it. They look about the size of like a display case, almost.
Wait, a display case so I can look into them?
It's shaped like a display case, but it's covered in this metal box with 4 locks on each side.
Okay. Oh boy, do I have any idea how to unlock these things? Because what skill would it be to unlock these things? Would I need Would I need tools, or do you think it's up to you? These are not force locks, I assume. I can't open them with the force. Okay. So the point is, they're not force locks. I don't have tools to open them. Would I be able to open them at all? Without breaking them?
No.
Okay. Could I break them off?
No.
Okay, then. I'm going to make a mental note of the books, and I am going to head... I'm going to head straight for the council chambers to see if I can even get there. The council chamber is an elevator ride away from the main area. It's only got the master's chambers and the actual council room in it.
Okay. As you do so, make me a force perception. As you're doing that, we're gonna get back to the other guys. So, you guys make it to the end of the hallway at the end of the tunnel. As you see now that the room that you're in is in a giant fan.
Oh.
It is a very large fan.
Definitely wouldn't be able to hold that with the force.
Do we see a control panel for this giant fan?
You do see a control panel, but it is on a tunnel that is about 20 feet below you guys, and is blocked off by another fan. You can just barely see it, but you can see it through the shimmer of the fast-moving fan.
Is it like a force lock?
Yes, it is a force lock.
I use the force.
You are out of range.
I use force push full range 60 feet.
Okay.
I like push the buttons or like the switches.
Okay, make me the same roll, as I said before. But this time, since Hawk is unable to assist you, you will have to do it with super disadvantage. So that's, you roll 3 dice of d20s and all. And it's with your attack modifier.
Oh, baby.
What do we get?
16. Let's go.
That's pretty nice.
Wow.
That's pretty fucking nice.
Triple disadvantage. Triple disadvantage. And you rolled a 22, a 20, and a 16. Will Wheaton would like to know your location. My word.
Will Wheaton. Okay, so as you do so, you're able to feel the controls, and you're like, hey, these are kind of similar. Why is this so easy? So you're able to get through the door, through the controls. It does the same thing as before. The fans turn off for a moment as you hear a click, dit, 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 as if it's almost like a timer.
As we go through here.
What was that?
I run through as right when it stops.
Alright, so as soon as it stops, you go down. You see that you have to drop down about 20 feet onto the other fan to get to that other tunnel.
Nice. So where am I at? I continue walking. I assume you guys are with me. Hawk.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys are right behind it.
Yep.
Alrighty, as you guys are all getting down slowly, and a few of you are helping others by using that jetpack, because jetpacks are cool. You're able to get into that tunnel as you see that there is now a grate for oxygen to get to. And it's just big enough for you guys to get in.
Oxygen?
You know, a grate, you know.
Huh. A way out. Finally.
Repeat, sorry, repeat. You what you said? I didn't get it for some reason.
It's a large tunnel that is there in the case of cave-ins that would allow oxygen to go through.
Okay.
Basically, it's large enough for you to slip through. It's an air tunnel, basically.
Gotcha. Sounds dope.
Okay. As you're going through the grate for the air tunnel, you see that it is very lit up. It looks almost like you're in a small cave. The ceiling looks like it has a ring around the hole and then something covering it up. As you see that there's grass all around you and a single flower in the middle of the room.
Oh, shit. Oh, I try to calm... no, I'm not going to try to calm anyone inside of an imperially controlled area. I'm not going to do that.
Thank you!
Hey, can I just give you my position? No, but, I walk up to the flower. And I touch the flower.
As you touch the flower, you then feel very enlightened. The force in you almost lifts as if you're floating. as you see that the flower grows even bigger and bigger as you look around, and the grass, the vines that are coming begin to swallow the ceiling and the area all together. As now the vines are slipping through the crack that is separating through the what looks like what would be a small hole past whatever is blocking the hole, as it slowly lifts up the rock. As this happens, Nura, you feel a rumble within the temple.
Whoopsie.
I feel it's coming from the direction of the meditation chamber. Yes. I'm going to, having stuffed the last of the small hollow books into my bag, I'm going to heft it on my back, realize it's really heavy, and I'm going to stop for a second and turn. What? And I'm going to run back to that part of the temple and just stand in front of the rubble, just looking at it. Is it doing anything?
Do I see him?
See each other. As you see that the ceiling is lifting up, but the vines are just holding it hard. Like they're just still growing to hold it even higher, as it looks like a second room has opened up. Nura, you do see that the rocks that are near you almost are trying to crack, and they almost look like they're cracking under pressure, as small pockets of dust are also covering and taking over the area, so it's getting very dusty.
Okay.
See that the rocks are like crumbling and grinding against one another, becoming smaller and smaller, almost like when you take dirt clumps and you just pop them in your hand. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, they just. So are they continuing to obstruct my way, or are they starting to fall apart?
Fall apart a little bit, but not too much.
Okay. Nura is going to remember your training, lifting rocks, and I reach out with the force and just try to use. I have the way of telekinetics, so I'm using force push-pull, but I'm trying to pick apart this whole thing as it's crumbling, or at least move it to the side so that it doesn't obstruct my way anymore. Would I have the strength and the force to do that right now with the ability of telekinesis, or no?
Yes.
Could I at least help the process?
So,
okay.
Roll me hyper advantage.
I'm not violently throwing them out of the way.
I gotta get voice thingy for this.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let me.
I heard hype, and that's all I need. That's hyper advantage.
I'm kidding.
Hyper hyper. Whoa! What is it? What is it? Okay, this is a force attack roll, or is this just? Okay, that's a 9. I'm really glad I have hyper advantage. That's a 17. That is the force is one with. I am one with the force, and the force is with me. I am one with the force, and the force is with me. I am one with the force, and the force is with me. It's a 17. I'm literally reaching out and cracking some smaller rocks and pulling others out of the way, or at least moving them to the side. I'm just my way through these rocks as best I can. What say you, DM? Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What do you say? Sometimes my Discord cuts out and it doesn't let people hear me.
No, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's popping up on the thing. There we go. That is okay. I accidentally closed out of the voice mod, which is connected to everything.
Oh well then. All right, but yeah,
okay.
A 17.
As you're doing so, you take your hands as if you're trying to rip open into the chest of something, stretching them out as your hands are shaking. The rock begins to form almost around you into what you see is the vines still pushing up against some sort of ceiling of more of the rock, as it's like almost flooding into your area, but you're forming it all along the wall around you, as you just lock it in place. And you do see that the growing vines are growing around and in the crevices of these rocks alongside of what you're doing, and they keep the rocks in place, molding around them as grass begins to grow where it once was.
I'm just gonna smile again. Where there is death, there
And
is
you
new
hear-
life.
And you
And
hear
I'm going
some
to-
people at the end of a hallway.
What? And I'm going to start like briskly walking down the hallway towards that voices. I assume I recognize
As
them.
you're going down there, you kind of begin to recognize them. Guys, what you talking about?
I wasn't saying anything.
So about those Dodgers.
Yeah, about potatoes are growing really nice on the farm, you know?
Right. Gotta be careful. This place is likely crawling with things.
Yeah. Do I see Nura?
You don't see him, but make me a force perception.
20. D20 plus
Channeling my
perception.
inner Atlas right now.
These rolls
You
are pretty
feel-
fire. Oh, hey.
19. He feels me all over him.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa. We don't have that type of master-student relationship.
Trust me, I'm straight.
Nura and his YouTube buddies.
Shut up! I'm not like that. Okay, it was several times over the course of several months. Stop it.
Oh my god. Alright, so as you guys are coming together, pun intended, Clark, you feel through this force that feel through the force of the room of this meditative place of Chamber of Thousands Fountains. You spot Nora through the force, and you know exactly where he is.
I walk up to him, I slap him across
you
the
monkey
face.
jump up and do it.
Yeah.
Yes, cock.
Just. Whew.
What was that for?
To stop doing some boomer ass shit and think about your group, okay? We're a
You
team.
what?
Don't
you
just go
what
to the most heavily guarded Imperial areas in the fucking universe without telling us.
You what? You weren't supposed to follow me, and besides,
You knew you were gonna follow us. You knew you were gonna follow. Okay, no excuses, buddy. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Cock, I
Does he have
can't.
an ear? Does this race have ears?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, he does.
I grab up, I like jump up.
No, you don't. Well, no. His ears are internal.
they're
His ears are internal. He doesn't have
they're like
actual.
Is there anything
ears.
resembling that, like a grandma, like
Nah.
could pull?
No, his skull is flat. His skull is very flat and angular.
You have jewelry on.
So Nora. No, I don't have jewelry on. I'm not gaudy. Jedi live a life of poverty, and I did. Cock, listen. I can't leave this place. There are things that I must do, things that I must see. I couldn't resist. I had to come. You didn't have to come with me. You can all leave right now. I'll rejoin you soon. I honestly didn't think
you don't come with us. You are going to get caught. You're going to get arrested. You're going to get sent to Imperial prisoner that's going to execute you on the spot because you're a fucking, you know what.
My ally is the Force, and it is a powerful ally.
And you know what? The left is weak as heck right now. So if any dark side users come and find you, you're going to get shit on.
But they won't find me. I have my friends.
As you guys are saying that, you hear in the
You know, this is all like at a whisper. This isn't like
you
actually
hear in the
yelling.
distance You
Yeah, this
hear
is not
the
screaming.
of some voices saying,
Oh, hell.
Let's head. But it was the once we came.
Move. And I'm going to just, staying inside the temple, I'm going to run down the length of the room and motion to Hawk and Buckeye, come on. Well, telepathically, actually. Come on, we're moving. Stormtroopers. And I'm going to move deeper into the temple, but not back the way I came. I'm going to move essentially around the outside border of the temple, because that's where the Hall of 1,000 Fountains
as you
is.
jump down, you see the second. You
Was.
see a second grade that leads into the ventilation system, just across from the room that you are in. You're able to quickly,
Would that lead out of the temple?
possibly.
Nura does not take it.
The only other way is the other grate that they went through, and then
Do I have a tranquilizing dart?
and then the front door. But
Nura is not trying to leave. He's looking for another way in.
There's
Huh?
no other way.
Yes. Crap.
I whisper
Okay.
to Hawk and Buckeye. When you guys knock him out, we can just take him in by force and we'll go.
I just want some of that sweet trooper armor. I'm sure it'd be useful.
Oh.
I'm going to telepathically stop, realizing there's no real way out of the temple. My friends, we do so much together. Please, I don't ask for much. You can't deny me this. I have to be here for a little while longer. Please.
Okay, Nora, but you know what? You have to help me rob the Imperial Vault. Because I know they have one and we're going to rob it. That's our deal.
Wait, the Emperor's personal vault? And he's already walking away.
Okay, no, we're going to do it. That's the price. Or I will get us caught. That's a threat.
Nura's gonna look around like a very panicked. You would hold that against me. You would threaten the safety of this entire group over
You know I wouldn't actually do that,
trinkets.
but we're going to rob it, okay? Let's just go do what you want to do, and then we'll freaking do what I want to do, okay? I'll be nice.
There's a difference between walking into the Jedi Temple, which may or may not be occupied, and walking into the Emperor's personal storeroom.
Let's go, come on, you freaking...
We're talking telepathically. I'm hiding.
Okay.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, let's go.
We're talking telepathically. I am moving up to the door. They're not in sight yet, right? We can
but
just
you
hear
can
them.
see like the shadows of the lighting coming down from the entrance.
Oh crap. Okay. I am standing up against the door that leads back into the temple, and I am like right up against the corner.
As you're right up against the corner,
Like, yep.
as you're right up against the corner in the dark, the light that's shining through it can't be able to catch you, as the two guards kind of look over at the hole and. Was that always there? I was warned that was probably.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, you're cutting out, man.
Let me. Is it working now?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Is it too loud?
Yep.
Nah,
No, it's
Okay.
good.
No?
it's loud enough.
Wasn't that always sealed up? Yeah, I could have sworn that was. Is that for construction? I don't see any tools around. We better call this in. As
Okay.
Wait. As they do that,
yeah, there's just
two
two,
of them.
just the two. They're bringing the stormtroopers.
So, boys, let's take him out. I say telepathically right before, like, once.
Well, no, you don't have telepathy. I'm going to look. Okay, Hawk and Buckeye are still where they are.
Yeah.
As they're talking, I telepathically communicate. I think they're 30 feet from me. I telepathically communicate. Do you two believe that you can kill them in quick order? And you guys can respond telepathically.
Roger that.
Yes.
And
Sneak
Hawk
attack
just
damage is beautiful.
pulls out
Possibly.
his sniper rifle.
Oh boy, Buckeye,
Make sure you have a
are you
silencer.
Buckeye? Are you certain you can kill them? I can make up for it if you can't.
I mean, we can probably knock them out with the buckets. Should be
They are
pretty
in
easy.
They are in the Jedi Temple. I am not interested in knocking them
Oh, I
out.
class Cloud Mine on. I say I'll class Cloud Mine just to knock one of them out so we can get information maybe.
Okay, we knock
If you-
them out. We kill
if you
them
can.
while they're knocked out. Pretty easy, wouldn't it?
Okay, yeah, cast Cloud Mine on one of them.
Well, hold on. Are we doing initiative, or are we just doing this?
Do we need to? I mean, it's just gonna be us going.
Yeah,
Surprise.
DM, they don't know we're here. Are
do
we
it.
just going to do this?
Surprise round. Okay. So
All right,
it's
go ahead.
5d8. It's 5d8, and if it
And if
deals
it's-
all their health, then they go unconscious. And
Up to how many targets?
28, up to
That works.
You-
Okay, is 28 both of their max hit points? Like like okay,
Let me-
okay. What's their max hit
point?
see.
What's their-
Because here's the
it goes
deal.
their HP. I'm doing all their. I'm going to like the max HP, and then I'm giving the rest to the next person, whatever. I'll at
Okay.
least knock out one of them.
Yes.
And then
it
I'll-
You'll
knock-
at least knock
no,
out
no,
one
no,
of them.
you knock out
So-
both of them.
One.
Okay.
Nice.
Cock, you're getting very good at that.
Thank you, thank you.
Free armor!
Yeah, Nura's gonna walk forward, and he's going to put his blade to the throat of one of the stormtroopers, and then he's gonna just stand there for a second, take it off, and continue walking.
Wait, I say to Nura, come back here for a second. We gotta do stuff with these bodies.
Do with them what you will. I will be nearby.
Okay, boys, what do you want?
And I'm not going to be far. I'm going to be like maybe 20, 30 feet, just looking around the general chamber. Not really looking for anything, just wandering a little bit. I'll be
As
within
you
sight, don't worry.
As you do so, you notice a door towards your left. It is open.
I'm going... Sorry, go ahead.
It's open.
I'm going to go over to the door and wait at it, but I'm not going anywhere without my companions.
As
Now
you're
that they're
waiting
here.
by the door, you
Aw.
look inside the door as it is the room with communications, where it had like the two stairs that like drop down into where everyone would meet for like yeah, the meeting.
The
room.
meeting room. Okay, seeing that, I telepathically communicate to all three of them. I just ping their minds. Communication is right here. Please hurry up. I want to get in there.
Okay, boys. So let's take their armor and then hide them in those crates over there. I assume we're by the crates.
Hide
Yes.
the armor or the
This is
people?
what they're- Yeah.
And several of them are empty.
So can you guys put it on? You
I
guys
mean,
know protocol
I
for this,
just kill the troopers right here now.
Oh, we're gonna kill them. I'm just saying, take their gear first.
Yeah, okay.
Contemplating murder. How should we do
Okay.
this, boys?
So, wait, how are you going to kill them? Please,
I'm
not
just
with
gonna-
blasters.
Well, no, I'm gonna take my vibro dagger and just slit their throat.
Yeah, Vibroblade too.
Okay,
Okay.
so
I'm just
okay,
gonna
are you saying
slit
you're going to
their
do this, or are
throats.
you like, no, we've done it?
I mean, I just do it. Like, it's like.
Okay, so as you're taking off the armor and you pull out your blade, Nura suddenly feels the dark side of the Force move behind him, and he just straightens up, turns around. No, wait!
What? You push me?
What? No, what you did, that was the noise of you cutting this. You just won, two.
Yeah.
And Nora just
And I like
stands there for a
flourish my
second.
knife, put it back in itself.
You didn't have to kill them. They were
No, we didn't.
defenseless.
They were woken up and reported us.
I mean,
What
I
the-
agree with him.
I'm just gonna say this. You're the one that came here. You're the one that came here. Okay?
He's gonna cringe and just not say anything else.
Okay. Now that we got that point,
Okay.
Cross, shall we continue? you can tell like Kark's not happy that Nerd.
Kark and Buckeye
I did
just
not
murdering
invite them.
random troopers.
Okay, so take the gear and put it on Hawk and Buckeye if you guys will.
Yep.
Sure, I think my AC might actually go down, but let me check that.
I think
This guy's
I think wearing stormtrooper armor might be a little bit more valuable than having a +1 or 2 to your AC total.
Hawk and Buckeye, you're able to kind of get into these outfits. Hawk, you're just a little more squished because this person was a little shorter than you. So it kind of feels a little uncomfortable. But Buckeye, yours fits just fine.
Oh shit, a
These are considered
6 foot tall
combat suits, by
trooper.
the way. These are considered
Yeah.
combat suits, by the way.
So they are stormtrooper combat suits. That's it. helmets fit fine. You can't really see that well, actually.
Shut up.
Which is kind of strange how they're stormtroopers, and you'd think they'd be able to see. But, yeah.
I don't understand what you're referencing.
If you
How
actually,
do
He's referencing how Rex said in Rebels that you can't see, but the reason you can't see very well is because stormtroopers had their helmets bionically connected to them, so if anybody else puts them on, it disables all but the most basic sight functions. It prevents them from being stolen and sold on the black market.
yeah, if you actually record all of the different shots seen in the original trilogy and even some in Rebels, and then compare them to actual soldiers, they're better than the average U.S. soldier, but worse than the average U.S. sniper.
Absolutely. So the point is, they're better than the average soldier, but as far as the elite, the stormtroopers are lower grade. Basically, think about it this way. There's the Imperial Army, and then there's a stormtrooper, who's basically a commando unit. And those movies don't really show that. But anyway, and of course, Rebels being geared for kids doesn't show that at all.
Yeah.
So, Death Troopers were voiced by British people, my word. Anyway, so yeah, as they're changing, I'm just going to wait until they're done, and then once they're done, I'm going to have us walk into the communications room.
As they finish up and get on the armor, which takes about 30 minutes.
30?
Yeah, you guys are...
Yeah, that's a lot. That's crap.
Well, you got to learn how to put it on.
No, I'm saying that's good. I'm saying that's good.
But I mean, it's similar to clone armor, so...
Don't argue with the DM. Just let him have his time. We're going to respect him.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. As you are finishing up and getting all the armor on and adjusting, Lyra, you then enter into the room as you see that there is a open crate of something very shiny.
I'm going to immediately walk over to it and take a look.
They are hollow cubes.
Hollow cubes isn't holocrons?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to immediately turn to all three of my companions. Open your backpacks. We're taking as many as we can carry.
They carry about 5 pounds. There's about 9 of them. So yeah.
Okay, I will hand out 3 to each of them. If you'll excuse me, I have the entire sum of Jedi knowledge in my backpack. Would you mind each carrying 15 pounds worth of holocrons?
No,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, each three of them each. It's 15 pounds. So yeah, I just open up your backpack with the Force and just in 3 holocrons in each of your backpacks, almost without asking. I just tell you what I'm doing rather than ask. So I am, as I shut your backpacks. Please understand, the Imperials will either download or destroy this data. We need to save as much as we can. It's part of the reason I'm here. We can't let our history be destroyed, especially if, and I kind of look sideways at Kark, if you are the next generation.
Oh, he's sweet.
Okay, so as you guys are doing so, nothing really eventful happens for right now. As Hawk and Buckeye, you hear communications on your helmets, saying, what's the calling card for, was it be CT?
TK
DK?
and then...
TK?
No, it's TK. TK.
Okay.
Yeah. TK in 3 numbers. 3 or 4 numbers. That's how it normally goes.
You hear on your communications, TK445 and TK482. Where's your current position?
Say by the where they are. Say where you are. Don't lie.
Okay, do we hear this or no? Do we hear this or no? Okay.
We are currently patrolling on the outer wall near one of the communication centers about where we were.
Roll me a deception.
Thought we had a disturbance.
Well, Plug, would this be deception or performance?
Yeah,
Because he's
performance,
trying
right.
to.
Doesn't matter.
I don't.
Modifier.
It's a 0, isn't it?
It's a -1.
I don't mean to be a jerk about it. I just like performance is so underused, and I thought this would be a good way to use it.
Imagine.
That's a 2 that goes into a 1.
Oh man.
Your thick clone accent comes through.
You're right. Are you all right there,
He hears
soldier?
me
You
slightly
sound a little
coughing.
different. You're supposed to be checking in within 5 minutes.
Sorry, there's a lot of interference over here.
Communications sound clear to me.
We can't hear much.
Well, we're...
Oh wait, do I hear them talking?
No.
Do I hear them talking?
Well, yeah, you hear them.
Like-
well, yeah, you hear
Okay.
Hawk
Oh,
and
so
Buckeye
I
talking.
say, tell them that you'll head over to them and to get her, like maybe get her health checked out. Maybe there's something wrong.
Right.
Don't actually, but yeah, they'll give us a set time, but it'll take suspicion off.
Everything's fine. We're just gonna be heading that way. We're just making sure that everything in the sector's all clear before heading out.
Roger that, troopers. Get here quick. Communications cut, and yeah. So, what would you guys like to do?
Let's say we have like 5 minutes left. to
Nora
do
looks very
anything.
worried.
Or do they go
What
into,
was that?
That seemed to be Imperial command.
Well,
We have to get out of here.
they're on to the fact that we're not quite as normal.
And Nora's just gonna, like, lean against the communications thing. 15 years. 15 years I've been away from the temple, and now I'm only allowed to be here for 10 minutes before I have to be forced out.
As you say that, your hand slips on a button as a small little compartment pops out from where you're leaning against on from your butt. It kind of like jolts you.
Mm-hmm.
As it does so, is a small as you see 3 small crystals that look like the crystals that have been used and collected from your hollow cube map.
I'm going to grab all 3 crystals and put them in a special pocket on the inner part of my robe, as in like a personal. Like General Grievous has like lightsaber attachment pockets on his. I have one of those on my inner. This is a fine addition to my collection. Anyway, so
I a lightsaber.
General Grievous, don't you mean our lightsaber?
Our lightsaber.
Our lightsaber.
So our General Grievous, our lightsaber. So I am going to immediately grab them and I'm gonna pocket them. All right, let's get out of here now.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Go back the way we
have
came.
a fine edition.
And I'm going to
emoji if you guys want to use it. Can we get a fine edition emoji in the chat, guys? Let's do it for the fans.
We do. We've got a fine edition. All right, so, oh, this is concentration, so I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not worth it. We're not gonna. That's more of a combat power than anything else. I was thinking about casting night speed on everybody, but that's a more of a combat power.
Alrighty.
So, excuse me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start booking it. We're gonna start running.
As you guys are running,
literally getting out.
As you guys are running, this is basically gonna just take you out of stealth entirely. Are you trying to be sneaky in a way, or just passing by guys?
I would say, guys, aren't we heading back out the way you came? Yeah, the way that you came, where you didn't run into any Imperials.
Yeah.
So as you guys are heading back into the Tunnel of the Green, through the vent again, you see that the timer has already gone off a long time ago, as the fans are now turned back on. But now you feel like you're slightly being sucked in, as it kind of pulls.
Okay, let's do this together.
Well,
Nora.
hold on. Can I? Okay, I know. Kark is still an initiate. I'm a full-on freaking Jedi Knight. Can I just grab it with the force and using my force throw power, just literally destroy the fan by ripping it off and throwing it into the wall. Would I be able to, or would I just have to do this? Because right now Nura doesn't care. He's still upset that the temple was
safe way because you'll
trip
many alarms.
So, okay. Well, I could trip many alarms, but thank you for the warning. I will not do that. I am going to just put my hands out to the sides and calmly reach out with the force and depress the button. Do I have to roll for it, or?
No. As you, since...
Okay.
Since you've been in the temple long enough, you know how the controls already work, so you're able to quickly activate into the lock as the fans turn off. As you see that the hole above you to get to the next vent is 20 feet, but it is up, and there doesn't seem a very good incline, as most of the wall is very smooth.
I have force jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast phase walk and just blip blip into that up into that upper platform.
I'm gonna grab onto Hawk and Buckeye and force jump.
Ooh.
I mean, I can just use the jetpack.
Or I'll grab onto Hawk then.
Yeah, Kark, are you sure you can carry somebody and force jump at the same time?
Why not?
I already
have a very strong jump because I'm a monkey.
Okay.
We already have like special thing for jumping, so I assume.
Okay then. DM, what do you say?
I'll say you can be able to carry at least one person larger than your size for this moment, since it's a short distance. But you'll have to make a strength check to hold on to the fan, because you're grabbing onto a smooth fan right now. Because he is heavy. Yeah, strength.
Wait, we're trying to get up to a ledge.
Yeah, there's no ledge. It's completely smooth.
Okay, well, it's 20 feet in the air, and I teleported on top of it, and I'm...
Oof.
Why are we rolling so many twos?
Whenever he tries to...
Okay, so that was to hold on to Buckeye. That was to hold on to Hawk. So does he drop Hawk?
As you go... okay, so as you try to grab up onto it, you grab onto the fan, but your other arms jolt, and since they're a lot weaker, they drop him. They drop Hawk in midair, but your brother with the jetpack quickly grabs you in midair.
Woo! Sorry, Hawk.
It's okay.
You suck, monkey man.
Okay, you know what?
And I'm gonna use the force to assist them getting up here. Like, I'm gonna use a minor bit of force push and pull to, like, first off pull Kark up and help him a little bit, and then also pull lightly on Hawk to kind of guide his jetpack in this direction.
As you do so, you feel yourself tilt a little. Your legs kind of jolt for like a split second, not too bad. As you both land onto the fan, you hear that the timer is now it's getting close. You guys have about 15 seconds.
And I'm just gonna say, run now.
All right, you all get into the fan as it then turns back on, and it's reverse cycled, so now it is pushing air back normally how it was before when you entered in. You guys make it to the end of the tunnel at the sewer grate. As you then hear Hawk and Buckeye that the communications are on, and they say the same names. I can't remember the numbers I just said. And say, where are both of you? You need to get and report in now. If you do not come at this moment, this will be reported.
Say that there are people spotted running in the opposite direction we were.
Detonation spotted on west side.
Wait.
Detonation?
Or Pete.
Well, hold on. Do we hear what they're saying? Do you hear any of it?
You're in
through the
well, now you're in the tunnel, so yeah, it echoes, so you're able to hear the communication.
Okay. I'm going to telepathically say to them, Inform them that there are intruders in the Hollow Library. It's on the other side of the temple from here.
Detonation of construction charges spotted on the west side, around where the
West
library
side.
is.
Make a performance check.
Well, it's the exact same as my deception, so...
Come on.
And as you're trying to say this, I said intruders, not detonation.
Oh my god!
Why are we rolling so low? DM, roll a d20.
Why?
Roll a d20.
Rigged.
I want to
Rigged.
see
He rigged
this.
it.
He didn't rig it, but what is the bot doing? No, get rid of the space. Roll 1d20. Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Oh, what's going on with the bot?
I refuse to believe that my bot, which has always been very fair. I'm rolling again.
I think it might be fine with a bot.
Shit.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
You rolled an extra one. Kark, roll.
Oh my god, no kitty.
Kark, roll.
Oh,
Okay, it's a 17. Buckeye, roll. Okay, I'm doing this. Give me a sec. This is what. Let me. Okay, I just blew all the good karma for the rest of the session. Okay. Oh my word, that was so rough. We just had a bad luck streak. That's what we just had.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I mean,
Let me say this. I'm glad it's happening now instead of when Darth Vader is standing in front of us.
Oh, trust me, it's also going to happen then.
No, it's not.
True.
I refuse. I will spend all of my force points to crit on everything I do.
You know, just on
That'd
of the bad rolls.
That'd be really interesting. What if you could have a, force-empowered casting? What if you could have one that costs 8 force points, but you crit, until the end of your next turn, all damage dealt to a single enemy is critical hits.
Well, then any operative would just spec into the force one and then go into whatever it was to get that.
It would cost... No, it's only a thing available to consulars, and what it would be is either 10 or 15 force points, and it would cost that much. Well, no, I have 31 force points. I could really do that easy on it. What if it's like... What if it's like 6d8 force points rounded up? Or, 68 force points. And that enemy suffers critical damage for the next combat round. Literally, just the next turn. Like it's a crit automatically. Anyway, DM, are you finally back? Are you okay? I think we broke him.
I think the bot broke him.
Okay. Why is my bot having us roll so badly? My bot rolls badly occasionally, but why?
I would say Avery might treat us a little bit better, but Avery's also known to just randomly pick a day where she just gives nothing but bad rolls.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm back. What the fuck just happened, my guy?
A series of unfortunate events.
And I got that all on recording. Oh, fuck.
Let it be known that the dice bot on this day did not want me to explore the Jedi Temple.
And it wanted us to all die a horrible death.
And then I confront the dice bot
Detroit
later.
become
oh no, my
human.
friend, I show you, this is all a terrible mistake.
Good game. I beat it. I bought it.
Nura tries to enter the temple. The dice bot 1 hour later. 28 stab wounds.
Exactly.
Anyway,
right,
so we are now outside the... We're outside. Yes, we fixed the dice bot. I rolled 5 d20s, and I rolled 16, 6, 5,
Okay.
8, 10. There's now balance to the universe. Will Wheaton has left the chat. We're good.
As this happens, the Imperials then say, "You boys better get here fast. We're sending out a party towards your location. We're going on an alert."
Okay. Nora's just gonna.
Armor.
How close are we to the ship? How far
You're
away
about
was
an
the
hour
ship? We're about an hour's walk
Yes.
from the ship? It took you guys you landed an hour away from the temple?
Let's
You
just
were a
go
speeder.
before we get caught.
Okay, out of character. Why do you guys park? Okay, DM, come on. All right, fine, whatever. Yeah, DM's Bane. I know. Okay, let's just. Nora's not paying attention.
Hey,
She's
look.
just gonna run.
In his defense, Coruscant is like a bunch of highs and lows and whatever. So it actually makes sense. But like, if you're on a speeder bike, it's probably
Time I hate it.
Yeah, I have a speeder bike. Look, at this point, it's an hour's walk. A sprint, would it be less time if we're just booking it? Okay. Nura is just going to literally just book it.
Alright, hold on. I gotta get some action music.
Okay.
Wait, what's some good action music?
yeah, but
Combat,
Nura,
we're running.
we don't need combat music. Nothing's happening. No one's gonna
Nothing's
come.
happening.
don't you have a speeder bike there?
It's
So
just
maybe
your imagination.
I have a speeder bike that can carry maybe 2 of you.
okay,
Actually,
take
wait.
Kark.
Actually, wait. And I'm Kark, what's your athletics?
High.
No, not this one.
Okay. Actually-
Acrobatics is high.
Athletics, what's your athletic? Because athletics
Minus
is what we
1.
roll when we're sprinting long distance.
-1.
I have an idea. And, Plug, would you allow me to spend... Okay, first off, I'm going to try to do something unorthodox, and I'm going to make a compromise with you. I know the power is concentration and doesn't normally work this way. Night speed I can cast on 1 target. Could I expend all 28 force points to cast it on both me and Kark to allow us to run to the ship in less than a minute? Because that's how fast we move. Well, no. The power would last a minute. So it would basically... What it does is it doubles our movement speed. So basically, night speed allows us to move double our movement speed. And if we're sprinting, we're essentially able to... Oh my word. So here's the mechanics of this. Our movement speed is 30. That doubles to 60. And we gain an additional action on our turns, in which case we can dash twice. Because we have our action, and then we can take an additional action of which is dash. So, doubling double... We have 240 feet per 6 seconds.
Isn't Kark also a operative, so he gets to dash again as a bonus action?
Yeah, for a full minute. For a full minute. So the point is, Kark would move faster than I would. But would you let me essentially just pour into my force points and just spend all 28 of them in order to give us both night speed?
I'm gonna picture this in my head. If you guys remember the 2003 fucking Clone Wars animation movies.
Yeah, I love them.
Everyone loves them. Basically, of the Mace Windu thing, I believe they do, or was it on Dantooine, where he just goes,
like flies a million feet,
and just cuts through shit like that. That was awesome. Yeah, you could do that, but it's gonna be a little more jumpy. Because you have, but I'm gonna say you're gonna do it like in a way where
we're
Kark has a climbing speed of 25.
We're about to be Sonic fast.
Yeah,
boys.
what we're and Nura, while moving super fast, you can also jump super high. This is night speed and enhances any movement you make. And by the way, Hawk and Buckeye. By the way, so DM, you're gonna allow this. Are you gonna make us roll checks for this afterwards, or are we just gonna do it?
Hold on, I gotta leave you in suspense for a little bit while I clear my mouth of food.
Oh boy.
Do it.
Alright then. So, Nura is going to grab Kark by the shoulder and he's going to turn. Hawk, Buckeye, the speeder will carry both of you. We'll get there on our own. Kark, you up for a little race against an old man?
Hawk, get on the speeder. I'll use the jetpack.
We're not at the speeder just yet. We're in the tunnel.
I parked the speeder. Oh, that's right. So you guys have to make your way to the
Take about
speeder.
5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you guys can do it.
Okay. Running that way, but yeah. Both of you, find the speeder, the locate. You already know where it is. You found it before. Locate the speeder. Kark and I will get there on foot. And again, I turn to him. Are you ready to have a foot race with an old man?
Yes.
All right, I'm literally gonna, with a blinding flash of white light, I'm going to crush the orb in my hand and slam him in the chest, slam myself in the chest, and I'll say, basically, don't drop those holocrons.
As dust is now picking up behind you
I'm
guys
literally just gonna-
very quickly, as nothing but you are off.
I'm gonna spend
Holy
all my forces.
crap! That old dude is fast.
Do you not realize
But
how
I
fast
recommend
I
you get
am,
rid
boys?
of.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
I am just running, and there's a strange grace to the way I step as I run. But Kark, you right behind me?
No, I'm on all 6.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
gonna-
you're scuttling. I'm coming for you. Your General Grievous's your General Grievous's special ability from Battlefront 2. Anyway, so yeah, we're both just booking it. The power lasts for a full minute, Plug, and I'm moving 240 feet a second. He's moving 480 feet a second.
Kark is literally just fucking gorilla hand stomping into like the ground a bit just to. He is fucking jumping across like full.
Spider-Man
Basically,
does whatever a spider
he's
can.
fucking Spider-Man, but it's fucking jumping Spider-Man, just just passing by and getting small
And
patches. Like,
Nura is
boom, and you're just running across like full buildings and jumping off of like small platforms and then running back on the sides of buildings as you see that you're going so fast that the slightest touch of it just shatters a single window when you step on them, but it doesn't hurt you. But fuck, I got too much gas. Make me Nura, make me a acrobatics check.
acrobatics as I attempt to get over. Okay, then. Let's see about this. Well, it's not a terrible roll, but that's an 8. As I would not be going up along rooftops. I'd be running around streets and trying to get away from things like this. I'd be trying to stay away, but yeah, that's basically what I'd be doing. I wouldn't be running and jumping across rooftops.
Okay,
but what happens?
as you're doing so, as some of the glass from your steps like go off, you then do a flip back onto the streets, like past like the corridors of like the bridges, the many fucking bridges that connect everything and everything and everyone. As you're just passing by these on like the sides, kind of Assassin's Creed like, you feel a slight tug at first from your from it, but you're going too fast to even notice as a piece of your robe comes off and is stuck. Gets stuck on a like sharp pole.
Okay, the part that rips off, is it the part with the crystals? Is it any piece of the backpack where I have the hollow books?
It's more of like your it's more of like your
crotch area.
if you say it's like codpiece, I'm gonna kill you.
It's more of like your ribcage area, like a piece of your like actual clothing and your robe just came off altogether, as if like something just like sliced it with like a single really. It's like cutting fabric, like as if someone took like two knives and cut.
Did this actually
it didn't hit
me?
you. It hit the fabric.
So my piece of my cloth is lost, or it's just torn
in a way as if someone just took scissors to your clothing.
Okay, so I'm not leaving behind some of my robes.
A piece of your robe does get stuck in like a pole.
Okay, but I'm moving too quickly. I'm just gonna. Nura isn't thinking about that right now. He wouldn't think to go back and grab it. He would just. That's gonna kill me later, but he wouldn't think to turn around and grab it.
As you guys are doing so, hold on, I need to clear my throat.
I should also say Jedi robes are like common clothing. A lot of people have thick cloaks and clothes and robes and stuff like that. These are not Force empowered.
As you do so, as you're continuing on, heading towards the ship, you're able to get quite close to it. You could see it in the distance of a platform that's high up. As it's connected to a building.
So Kark is moving twice as fast as I am. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Kark is moving twice as...
jump forward a lot more, and you're able to see exactly where it's at. You're just, like you're eyeballing that shit. As
how close does he get? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
20 minutes now away from it.
And has a full minute passed? Has the power worn off by this point? Okay, tell me when it does, because something happens.
I exhausted after?
As this is happening,
you'll find out.
And Buckeye, you're able to get to the speeder bike very quickly, as you do see that there is TIE fighters going in patrols in some of the street areas. As you hear the whooshing of...
That's
while
really good.
I told Buckeye, I recommend trying to ditch as much of this armor as possible. And I would have switched out the trooper helmet for my composite armor.
Okay, that would have taken 10 minutes, as spotlights would have been already out.
10 minutes, but
it just rips his helmet off and puts another helmet on.
Off and put it back on. Make sure it's snug.
No, he took off the stormtrooper helmet and put his clone trooper helmet back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Okay. So as that happens, you then see what looks like a red TIE fighter pass by.
Oh.
You don't really notice it because it looks like it's in a patrol, but you notice the color at least from several lights, almost like spotlights when you look out in the air and you're like, where the fuck are these spotlights coming from? Like in the night sky. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's doing that for like cloud cover and everything for people to know. As you see it in the distance, it catches your eye, but you don't really notice it. And you're able to head out a little bit onward. Kark, make me the same roll Nura did, and Nura, make me another one.
Acrobatics?
Yes.
Acrobatics?
Yeah. Acrobatics, yeah. Because again, it's not so much athletics as we're trying to avoid... Oh, come on! Oh, well, that's great.
Oh, is that his racial ability?
What? Me? Nah. I just am a Dex user.
You must realize
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he's I'm guessing he's got expertise.
I
have expertise.
Okay. So, as you're doing so, you kind of miss one of your steps as you kind of like roll off for a second, but you're able to pick it back up by landing close by, as you feel that has been 46 seconds in your head, as you now are seeing that you are very close to the ship. You are just 5 minutes out. Nura, you are 10 minutes out. Make me your roll.
I did. It's a 2.
Okay. As you do so, a larger chunk of like your full-on robe just comes off, but then quickly, I'll let you do this. If you do one thing.
What happened?
Make me a reaction with disadvantage.
I have a reaction. What is the actual reaction?
I want you to see if you can grab in mere nanoseconds of the piece of where the 4 crystals are at.
Okay, before anything else, do I realize that piece of the robe has come off as soon as it does, or am I realizing it
Wouldn't it be in his backpack?
No, it's in my. I said specifically it's in my robe, so I'm suffering for my own choice of words. So DM, do I notice that piece like tore off? Like, oh, that piece is being torn off, or do I split second remember? Oh, wait, that's the piece.
You notice it when it's very slowed down for you, but you're going very fast. You notice it for a split second, like ooh, slow motion moments, as you hear the fabric in the back of the fabric next to your ear just cut from something that you went in between of. As you then notice, oh shit, and you reach down for your hand. Make me a... What would be a good roll for this?
Sleight of hand?
Yes, sleight of hand with disadvantage, please.
Well,
and you know what?
Disadvantage.
I'm gonna help you. Cause fuck the dice.
No, you don't have to. That's a 7. That's a 4. That's a 10. Okay, DM, look,
you know
here's what happens. If I fail, which I just did... Wait, Kirk, are you telling me to stop or what?
Wouldn't you stop to pick him up?
That's exactly what I'm doing. So, DM, I failed to get the crystals, yes?
Yes.
He loses his momentum.
I stop, and the power
As you
instantly
stop,
cuts off.
Your feet are sliding onto the side as they quickly like hit onto
Okay.
a large pole that connects upward towards another thing that has lights and street signs and all and holograms. Just as if you just landed hard onto the ground.
Okay, Kark, you're still how far in feet is Kark from the ship?
He is 60.
He was very close. You said he's 60 feet from the ship. Kark,
Okay.
as you are booking your way towards the ship, suddenly your legs give out and your eyes kind of roll back as you just get the worst wave of lethargy you ever felt, and you slide the rest of the 60 feet on your face to the ship's boarding ramp because you've been moving so fast. Literally, you just drag across the gravel and stone, and it hurts. Nura just stops, drops to his knees and is onto his hands, and just... And that only lasts 6 seconds. So he stands back up and shakily walks back over, grabs the chunk of the robe, and how far is Nura from the ship? Oh, I'm lightheaded now. Ouch. How far is Nura from the ship, Plug?
Nura is 500 feet from the ship.
500 feet? And is that direct access, or am I on a rooftop?
That's on a rooftop.
Okay. I'm gonna comms in. I'm going to comment on my comm link. I'm gonna talk.
I'm reading the icon.
Cock. Yeah, I was too. Cock, get to the ship over here. I'm stuck on a rooftop.
What the heck happened? I feel like...
I almost lost the crystals. I'm not as fast as I thought I was. I'm stuck on a rooftop. You have to pick me up. I'm sorry. I almost lost the crystals, but I have them. It's okay. Sorry if that hurt.
Okay, when I enter the ship, the first thing I do is I press the coffee machine to start making coffee. And
I'm just standing here waiting. I just calmed, and we're a good way from the temple.
There for a second, as Huck,
I'm just leaning against a wall.
You are still going along the path that was followed. As you're doing so, you do see the ship in a larger distance, but you also see... Actually, make me a stealth roll.
Okay, I'm actually good at stealth. Well, the dice will probably screw me from saying that.
Come on.
Okay, thank goodness. I don't need to break out the sage.
Begone, foul demon! Begone from this program!
I don't need to break out the sage and incense to get rid of the demons.
Alright,
anyway.
So you're able to slip through normal traffic as if you were part of it. You do see that the temple is now on full alert as there are a bunch of troopers being let down on that one area. And what seems to be 3 special looking TIE fighters on the roof.
Oh no, Inquisitors. Oh,
Yeah, out of character.
Is there an alleyway where we could quickly change back into our normal armor? Or no?
What kind of special do you mean? Oh, sorry.
Red.
They're red.
Red,
They're
TIE fighters.
Okay, so they're not like special
No,
shaped
special
or
shaped,
whatever.
they're TIE
Up in here.
fighter.
They're red TIE interceptors. They're red
Yep.
TIE interceptors. Oh no. Okay. Fallen Order hasn't happened yet.
I know.
They're all alive.
But remember,
Yeah,
But
they're all
remember-
alive.
Has Rebels
But
happened?
Every single one of them, from Rebels and
But
from Fallen
remember,
Order, they're all
I'm
alive.
also
They could
doing
be.
homebrew stuff.
But oh no, he's gonna have 13 sisters.
Oh god. Not 13, Jesus.
It's like
Sidious.
it's like a second sister gets stuck in a washing. What are you doing,
Most
ninth
sisters.
brother?
Wait, what is being played? Oh.
Oh, Bo
Oh,
Rain's
thank
playing.
you, Bo Rain.
Oh, Bo,
Came in.
you devious.
Kark is saving the day again. Just gonna point that.
Oh, did Plug not tell you guys?
They already know
What happened?
No, he didn't. What?
Oh, okay.
about the music.
What?
Oh, okay.
What music?
Alright.
The music that is being provided by the
I
person.
thought... Yeah,
I'm gonna turn the bot down a little bit, but
I don't hear it.
You probably have it muted.
Oh, I had it
unmute
muted.
the bot.
Yeah, you
Oh,
missed the
I-
opening, dude.
Anyway, continue, sorry. Inquisitor, sorry, go ahead.
So yeah. As you guys are escaping out into the area, you are able to get back to your ship quite smoothly. As you see that Nora is standing outside of the cockpit, and Victor, as Deke is looking around, looking at you guys and saying, hold on, let me get the voice thingy. I gotta do the voice. Are you guys alright there? You seem pretty pale.
Who's talking?
That's Victor in binary.
I don't know.
The
Victor.
Vulture
Oh, the
Perfectly
robot.
fine.
I just.
We are perfectly fine, Victor. Everything is going to be all right. Now, please, let's all get on board.
As you do that, you see Hawk
now for
and Buckeye on the speeder bike slow down a little bit towards your guys' level. We'll play it out, boys.
As I lower down, like the ramp, so it's like perfectly lined, they can just swoop up in.
Would have had a moment to ditch the
Yeah,
Stormtrooper
you would have had a
armor
moment there.
so that they
I'm gonna say it's an animated scene where it's tossed into the trash and everything is glowing very bright.
No.
No.
Trash.
It's put into my
There you go.
backpack.
Yeah, no trash. We're
Alrighty,
fixing
it's
that.
in your guys' backpacks.
Well, I at least ditched my helmet because I don't want to be tracked.
Yeah, you ditch the helmets as a small
they
child
built in with
picks up 2
trackers?
helmets in the back alley.
Well,
One, because I don't think about that. I'm thinking loot, helmet, be useful later.
So anyway,
I really hope this bot doesn't override our own
no, it's
audio
fine.
in
I
this
can hear you
session.
guys just fine.
But can the recording hear us just
Yeah, the
fine?
recording
Anyway,
should.
so Nora is just gonna have this huge smile on his face as he walks back into the ship and just sets the backpack down. Are we taking off
yes,
now?
you guys are taking off, but there was one thing
What?
I wanted to
We are?
add.
I go back to the
Go
hangar.
ahead.
I was gonna
There's
fly
one
back
thing
to
I
the
was wanting
hangar.
to add. It's a scene. You guys are going to be taking off, yes. Just something cinematic for the audience.
I mean, do we have to
You
take
can
off?
take off if you want to.
Well, hang on. The hangar?
kind of want to do some more stuff on Coruscant.
You're trying to go for the temple. You're trying to go for the vault.
A combination of stuff that I wasn't able to.
I get it, but this is out of character, so you do whatever you want to do, man. If you get the party killed,
I'm not gonna get the party killed.
TPK. I'm just
Okay,
joking.
as you guys are heading off into the distance to where the vault is.
Oh no! I'm gonna leave. So, the palace, I assume, is near it's on the top level. And fuck. Wait, can I just discuss a plan with you guys? Because I have an idea.
out of character, what is your plan?
So I have force camouflage. So that's a full hour of complete invisibility.
It's the Imperial Palace, man.
So,
Dude, there's
I don't know. It's just an
Look,
idea.
okay,
Be
it's
smart.
one
You don't
idea.
actually need to do it. I'm not gonna do it if you guys don't.
Look, the
try.
point is, you can do it. You can try. But it's one thing to break into the Jedi Temple that has been destroyed and barely has any security, I thought. And it's another thing entirely to break into the Emperor's personal residence,
Yeah, man, you're
where he may or may not
yeah,
be.
man, you're pulling some big O strings here, buddy.
You're pulling some big strings, and does Kark know about the
No.
vault? How would he?
I'm just assuming. It was all assumption. I don't even know if there is
Yeah,
a vault.
you know,
It's just
you know,
pure
you know
assumption
nothing,
by
man.
Kark.
You know nothing. It's one of
Okay.
those things of like,
Nothing.
I'm gonna do
So to
this
turn
thing
this
because
into
I'm
an-
gonna be awesome. It's basically that.
Yeah, I know, and Kark, trust me, I want you to have your awesome moments, but I don't want your awesome moments to come at the expense of my life! So,
I wasn't necessarily
anyway.
referring to the vault because I was kind of referring that I want to kind of get some cybernetic enhancement for Kark.
Okay, that can be
Yeah,
handled
we can do
elsewhere.
that.
So, out of character,
You
if
can
you want to
do
get
that
cybernetic
elsewhere,
enhancements,
man.
we'll
You
look
don't
for
have
that.
to go to the Imperial Palace for
Okay.
that.
Yeah, the DM. I'm certain the DM would love to.
I
To give you.
I never said the Imperial Palace. You guys just assumed the Imperial Palace.
You said the Emperor's Vault. Anyway,
No. I'm saying this time when I said I didn't want to leave yet, that I had stuff to do.
okay.
earlier I
Then
said-
what do you want to do here, out of character?
I was going to try to find some cybernetics to get implanted into Kark.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't need to do that here. Like I say that, I tell you guys the
We
idea.
can
there.
can
And if
do
you
that
want
here.
to, you can do it somewhere else. It gives more roleplay time for us.
There's a better plan. I don't know.
It's whatever you want. It's whatever you guys want to do.
I'm not gonna do it if you guys don't. It's fine.
No. Yeah. Go ahead, dude.
I don't know. Who's been on Coruscant before? Who would know? I ask around. I ask you guys.
All of us. All
so
of us.
Would you guys know where I could find a cybernetics shop?
Well, unfortunately for you, last session we were in 1313 with a surgeon.
There you go.
So it would be a hard press to go back and find him. I think out of character, I think it'd just be best to find somebody else.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, Kark, what else? Again, Kark, I wasn't trying to shut you down. I'm sorry. What else do you want to do on the planet?
It was pretty much that, and just think of the possibilities.
Hawk, Buckeye, do you want to close this?
Maybe one day raiding the vault.
Maybe one day. Hawk, Buckeye, do you want to do anything other than roleplay the rest of this session? Because I think the DM's going to force us to go to Ilum next.
I don't mind just going straight there if we do right now or whatever we end up doing.
Because once we get there, that would end the session. I'm saying, do you guys want to roleplay for a little bit more, or do you want to do something, or do you want to head to Ilum?
Yeah, if you guys want to gear up for something, up for something. That's the best advice I can tell you.
Alright, so then let's do cybernetics. I wanna find this shit.
yeah, cybernetics, weapons,
Never going
whatever.
anywhere.
We're out money, might as
Hold
well.
on.
We're never going to Ilum.
Hold on.
No, we'll do it at the end of the session.
Hold on. We might have better luck going to some other planet or moon where we could get a lot of black market stuff very easily because Kark obviously wants that black market cybernetic stuff. So
yeah,
how about we make a compromise and
in the galaxy to help you out.
You too?
Yeah, he's a
contact is that? Our ship guy is not a biosurgeon. And the Kaminoan, it would take 2 hours of marching through 1313 to get to him. No, no.
Hey, this is an option.
What I'm suggesting is we go to the what a lot of people refer to as either the I guess the Scoundrel's Moon.
Scoundrel's Moon.
Oh, Nar Shaddaa. Wait a second. Plug, you said I have his being an official member of Jabba the Hutt's criminal syndicate, and I can't believe I just said that, do I have access to a list of contacts for any sort of services?
No, you'd have to call him directly, and maybe he could provide someone for you.
Okay, so let's leave Coruscant, and let's do that. Like, get into orbit, get out of the actual...
Nura doesn't really increase in power. The out of character, Nura's not going to get any gear unless DM gives him something special, and we're heading to Ilum. He's about to get something special. Actually, so here's the deal. To sum this all up in character, Nura is going to try to... We're going to assume that he knows that Kark and Hawk want... Or is it Buckeye or whatever? You guys want cybernetic enhancement.
Oh, I don't want cybernetic enhancements. I just want weapons.
Okay, and Hawk is the one who wanted the enhancements.
Kark wants speed. He's tasted it, now he wants more.
Oh, great, I got him addicted.
Well,
so
Hawk is from the Smuggler's Moon because it's not Coruscant.
Well, okay, indeed, but no. Assuming that we've had a conversation about it, Nura's going to... Well, I suppose I could contact Jabba and see if there's he can do for us. And Nura will take a moment with the ship's communications and call Jabba.
Okay.
Nova's gonna hate us.
Alrighty.
Hey, he owes us. We saved his ass. Kind of. I mean, we kind of also, like, caused the panic in the first place. But at the same time...
Okay. So as you guys are settling down a little bit and getting out of orbit, getting out towards orbit, there is a small little section of roleplay from the DM of various characters and NPCs, because I've noticed we haven't had much of what the villains plan on doing, and I think this gives a good opportunity to show the classic Star Wars of what is the villain going to do next?
Ooh.
And that will close out the session, or what?
That will not close out the section, because then we will move directly towards the conversation towards you and Jabba.
Go for it.
So, as you guys are heading out of orbit, safe and sound for now, we pan back over to the Jedi Temple, where several ships are seen all around and in patrol. In the distance, the ATSTs are moving as a familiar tone that all love to hear. Hold on, let me turn up my thing.
This better not be heavy breathing.
It is.
Oh no.
You jinxed it.
Oh, hell.
Sir, the temple has been opened up from some unknown source. It was completely caved in when we headed over several different patrols. And 2 of those patrols that went to the area were not found or called back in. We sent out an alert in full swing.
Were you able to find any evidence of possible Jedi in the temple, Commander?
No, sir. But we believe that possibly the cameras will be able to pick something up. We also spotted that 4 of the purge troopers were also...
This is not what I had in mind. I will have to put up security, or better yet, hunt them down.
as a body falls upon the single floor of the roof. As Vader then turns over towards a figure, not panning over to them.
You want to track these intruders down. Bring them alive or dead. It does not matter to me. But if there are any Jedi, bring them to me alive.
As a single voice can be heard. Or hold on, I'm trying to get it ready. A single voice can be heard. Yes, my master. As it now pans over to a very large, metal-encased man. It's not General Grievous, but it's the music. The detail in his armor is that of the Sith royal bloods, as if an ancient being was carved into the very stone of this armor, the metal blackened like a volcanic eruption as only 2 sets of glowing eyes are able to be seen. A large beast of a creature that towers even Vader twofold. If you guys remember from the 2003 theme of that famous bounty hunter, that was the Worm Boy.
Oh,
that is his race.
I don't remember.
In full armor.
Oh no! Oh no! Dirge!
exactly
His name is
Hendy.
Dirge!
Well, this is a whole nother type of Durg.
Durg?
Dirge.
Well,
That's his name. That was the Dirge. That was his name, was Dirge the bounty hunter. Oh no!
This new Inquisitor goes in towards his own starfighter and heads out from the Coruscant area, searching for possible clues out towards the city of where they were possibly spotted.
Wait, so how are we allowed to do music now?
By the way, if you're done with the music, just disconnect it.
I'm not done yet.
No, the music's
I'm
still
not
on
done
for me.
yet.
I like it.
Yeah, hang on.
The TIE fighter then lands upon a familiar area as it passes by a set of robes that have been torn and reported to the police. The creature follows up upon this as it takes it and sniffs it as if to pick up the smell. He looks around for any possible clues as he then gets back into his starfighter, heading off into the planet and then out to atmosphere.
Dope.
Crap.
He's already following us.
He found my robe, so he knows what I smell like. And these things are insanely good hunters. Basically, if he steps foot on a world where I've been in the last couple days, he'll smell me.
Guys, I gotta ask you out of character. How do you like my villain?
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Same.
Put him in a cargo container and throw him in the sun. That is going to be...
That will kill him. We have to physically rip him to pieces. That's how we kill this guy.
We have to
physically
atomize him, essentially.
You have to, basically, you have to atomize him.
He's gonna be on Ilum!
Well, maybe if he follows us there, but anyway, the point is, okay. Are we going to go get cybernetic enhancements for you guys this session, or are we going to save that for next time and then go to Ilum?
I'd say we can keep going. I'd love to keep going and get this session underway.
I would prefer to not go any more than another half hour if we can do it.
Another half hour?
Hawk's going to, yeah. Hawk's is going to be focusing on getting, well, he's probably already in his composite armor completely by now, but he's just going to focus on trying to get us out of the Coruscant orbit and wherever our destination is going to end up.
Alrighty.
Nova's currently flying. So while he's flying, I'm going to be in the same room because that's where the comms equipment is, and I'm going to contact Jabba the Hutt personally.
As you do so, the comms come on as the robot comes onto the communications. Alrighty. Comes onto communications and says,
"The great Jabba is currently sleeping, but I can be able to take a message for him when he awakens."
I don't even believe a message to your master would be necessary. I am Nura Bardan. I was sent by Jabba to settle a dispute he had with another crime lord. I am attempting to settle that dispute, but my companions that I am with require, let's just say, enhancements. You're a droid, you know what that means. I was wondering if Jabba had the contact information for any bioanalysts that would be able to give my friends the upper edge that they require.
His eyes kind of flicker for a little bit, and says,
"Jabba has over 10 contacts he could be able to communicate with, but 3 are currently dead or have a bounty on them. I can still take a message for him so that he may call back when he is awakened."
Excellent. We are near the Coruscant system. The closest bioanalyst/surgeon that would be able to perform cybernetic enhancement operations would be most agreeable, and insist to Lord Jabba that he is not paying for any of this. This is simply to help me in completing his task that he assigned to me.
Understood, sir. Message received.
And I just and as soon as I'm done talking, I rip the backpack off of my back, and I just briskly walk into the main room and dump the books onto the table, and then pull out the lightsaber pieces and the crystals, and I just stare at them for a couple of minutes in awe of what I have.
As you do so, you have a lot of information in front of you and a lot to read. If not, just... What are we reading?
It would be, you plug it into a data pad and it activates. Basically, we have a terminal in the ship that is bigger. Think about it like this. I could either plug it into my mobile phone or I could plug it into a computer with a large screen. That's what I'd be doing with those when I do read them. I'd be reading them out in public. But what I'm doing right now is I have the books in front of me, and I have the pieces of a lightsaber and the 4 crystals, and I'm just not even doing anything. I'm just looking at them.
As you're doing
Go ahead. Sorry.
What are you trying to do? My bad.
I'm in shock. A day ago, I didn't have anything, and now I have the sum of Jedi knowledge in front of me. So I'm just in shock, just sitting there for a couple of minutes. But for the sake of time, I'm going to try to construct a lightsaber with any of these. I'm 42. I was a Jedi Knight. Do I know how to build a lightsaber?
You do, but you are still missing one piece.
What piece is that?
Crystal.
These are not focusing crystals. Dang it! You leave me alone,
I told you they're the cube ones.
I knew. You got me hoping, but I knew I wasn't going to get my crystal till Ilum. Okay. So anyway, I put the crystals in a very secure place in my room. I put the lightsaber parts in that same place, and I'm just going to... Okay, Hawk is currently flying right now?
Yeah, I'm currently flying. Here in a few minutes, I am going to start getting a grill going, because... Yeah, I'm gonna need some food.
Yeah, that's understandable, man.
Yeah, I know. We're not gonna go much longer. Are we gonna just say you get the cybernetic enhancements, DM, or are we gonna? Are we just gonna
cut it here?
Well,
I mean,
where are we going? going.
We're
Exactly.
trying
Yeah,
to
we
get
don't
to
have
Ilum, but you
information,
guys
yeah.
want cybernetic enhancements, which is
No,
a good
I do.
idea
He
for when.
And I want weapons.
Okay.
I'm just
Yes.
Let me
piloting.
look up something.
Look, okay, here's the deal. While you're looking up that, I'm going to take the time, and I'm just going to be feeding through some of the stuff.
I'm gonna join you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kark. Kark, please come here. This is exciting.
That's
And
a lot of
you
books
see-
you got there.
You see next to me literally stacks and stacks of books, of hollow books, and I'm going to turn, and they're red, blue. The blue ones are blank. I have those to the side. But there's red, green, yellow, and 3 purple ones, and I just turn, and with the smuggest look on my face. Whoa, plug.
Sorry,
Sirens.
that was from my window. I don't know. I didn't even know that got picked up on there. Jesus.
It's okay. But yeah, I just turned to both of them, and I look at Kark, and the smuggest look on my face. Pick one.
Tell me the colors. Like,
And the red ones represent combat manuals to like lightsaber technique. The yellow are history, and the 50 are meditation manuals, like teaching what it means to be a Jedi. More like skill based. The purple are the Jedi Council's private records.
I'm gonna read one of those.
Okay, you plug it in. And plug, is there a large archive I get to pick from, or are you just going to have a random entry pull up for the sake of like not letting me have?
You're gonna have a couple archives, not a whole bunch. Maybe like, 1 or 2 out of each of the things, and then you do have that one purple data pad, like personal council.
Well, I have.
Oh yeah, you have 3 of those.
We just plugged in. Yeah, we have 3 of those of the council's recorded sessions, and I assume that goes all the way up until their last recorded session. Okay. I would like to put that piece in, and I'd like to pull up the last recorded Jedi Council session, which is Anakin being promoted to the Jedi Council.
Okay.
That's chronologically the last one.
Alrighty. Yeah, we can do that. Just everyone picture it in your head, because I can't actually play it.
Are we gonna
it's
convert
fine.
Vader? I'm just kidding, that'd be funny.
No, look, I don't know. I'm not trying to figure out who Vader is. The DM's already been clear. I'm just trying to figure out. Nora just found everything. He was on Naboo when this happened. He doesn't know what's going on, so he's looking for information. And as the holopad plugs in, he moves over to a file, and he opens up the most recent entry. And you guys see the Jedi Council sitting there. And essentially, we can't play it because of copyright stuff. But,
You're on this council.
agree with this decision. Yeah.
You're on this
basically,
council.
go ahead.
But we do not grant you the rank of master. What?
Oh shit.
How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's
Not
unfair.
fair.
How can you be on the council and not be a master?
Take a seat,
Take a
young
seat.
Skywalker.
Forgive me, master. And, okay, watching through the rest of the recording, I will press a button and turn it off.
I'm like, that's not fair. That guy, whoever that guy is.
That was Anakin Skywalker. He was the chosen one. He was on the Jedi Council. He made it. He was a Jedi Master. He made it.
But then,
Oh my word.
but
No,
then
he wasn't.
you notice
He wasn't a Jedi.
how his reaction was. His youth.
The youngest ever to be appointed to the Jedi Council. They did deny him the rank of Master, but Skywalker earned that rank. He was the bravest of us. He deserved the rank of Master years ago. I wonder what happened to him. And I look through like a still frame of the Council real quick. Alright, so I look through a still frame of the shot, and I just... Kark, you look at me kind of weird as I point out, Master Ki-Adi Mundi, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mace Windu, Grand Master Yoda. Oh, they're all there. They're all there. That means they might be alive. They might be alive. And I kind of grab you and shake you.
Wait, do we have any recordings from the actual building
Yeah,
itself?
these from the actual buildings.
From order.
But,
Wait. This is
No, I mean Order of 66 recordings.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't think so. The Imperials would have wiped that.
Alright.
They were in the process of wiping what we did get.
Alrighty, so... As this...
So, yeah. Nura's going to spend the next...
As
Sorry, go ahead.
that is happening, the video ends to where they have made a decision for Yoda to head to Kashyyyk.
Go, I will.
Kashyyyk. And
Good
Obi-Wan to head to
relations
the
with the Wookiees I have.
That's a man I must have.
Friendly joke.
Mother.
Sounds like a friend we got here.
Okay.
Alright, anyway.
Good relations
So,
as Nura.
for the rest of the session, and guys, I really have to go. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I just wanted to
alright.
get that out. For the rest of the session, you guys do whatever you want. I'm sorry.
It's
I have
alright.
to go.
Okay, man.
Alright.
Plug, are you going to say at the end of this we level up, or are you waiting until Ilum?
Yeah. We'll say you guys level up this
Okay,
last
then.
time, and then it's
Guys?
gonna be cutting off for a long time.
Wait, we level
We
up at the
level
end of Ilum, or right now?
Oh no,
Wait,
at the
what?
end of Ilum you will.
Okay, so guys, I'll watch the rest of the recording later, but I gotta go. So I'll talk to you guys later. Clinical is a pain, so I've got to get off now. But I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll watch the rest of the
Alrighty.
recording. Goodbye.
Right.
Bye.
Alrighty, is there anything special you guys were wanting to do? Alrighty.
Cybernetics.
Weapons.
Alright, so...
Alright.
A few hours pass as Nura is basically taking up the hollow area to read and do what he is wanting. The rest of you guys eventually get a communication back about 6 hours later from Jabba the Hutt, as it is the robot in communication, and says... Alright, do you guys answer it? Okay,
yeah,
as you answer it...
Hello?
Hello, this is the assistant droid for Jabba the Hutt. He has received your message.
Ah, yeah.
Made by Nora Gordon. Is he available?
No, he's currently doing something in regard to an important mission.
Well, he mentioned that you all...
I can give him the...
He mentioned that
message.
you all were needing help with a contact for cybernetics. In fact, we do have a contact that is willing to do so for a bit of funds. However, this person is wanting to meet at a discreet location in the mid rim. You are to head to the Red Twins, which is just a few hours out towards the mid rim, near Anashian and Keldor. Or Kreldor.
Okay.
He will be waiting for you there.
Communication cuts. I'm going to take a snippet so you guys can see where he's talking about. Okay. Well, it doesn't care if we do it, because... Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go, Cotton Eye Joe? Hold on, I'm looking for the picture so I can send it to you. It's a fucking map. But anyway, so yeah, so basically it's just a straight shot going towards there. The audience can be able to see it.
Going where?
I'm
Where's the
trying
picture?
to get it to load so that I can crop it to you guys. Save image.
And Nur is gonna be looking through this chat line. He's like, "Wait, what? We went there to that?"
Yeah,
place?
the
Yeah,
best
sure.
part about this place is that it barely even has anything. There are so many planets that barely have anything, dude. It's ridiculous. There we go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, there we go. There's the map. There's where you're going.
Doran?
No, to the Red Twins.
Red Twin.
Ah, the Red Twins. Wow. Okay, that's
Yeah,
far.
but you know, Spaz, it's close to Elam.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you guys head out into hyperspace, and it takes you about another 8 hours for you to get there. But as you get there, towards the Red Twins, which seem to look like two very large, super red stars. They are both a reddish color because they are slowly dying. As you see that there is a small way station hovering above them. This way station almost looks like a multi. Did any of you guys watch Mandalore? It's that place there that he goes to meet up with his old crew, that they go on the prison and they try to do that thing to him. Yeah, it's basically one of those.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry for spoilers. I was trying to be like, yeah, it's at that place where he goes with that crew of people. But anyway, so yeah, it looks like one of those, as there is some ships, not Imperial. They're just random like little freighter ships that are passing by as they look towards as a communication comes on through. I was saying, this is Red Twin Station. What are you doing here in this part of space?
We're here to meet up with some guy.
Some guy. You best be Pacific or we're aiming guns at you.
Shit, what's his name? We weren't given a name.
Let's patch through the patch through the information that we were given when it came to the communication we got from Jabba's palace.
You put it in as the person says, "Wait, I'm getting your information." Alrighty, I'll go let him know over communications. You're free to clear.
Thanks.
Head over to hangar. He like taps this thing. Hangar 2. As you see that there are many ships being constructed, as there are many people working in this area, just moving along, as you hear like shouting to be like, "Hey, come over!" "Hey, come over with these things!" and that sort of stuff. As the flight master comes over, which is a Rhodian, as he looks over towards you and says, "Utawata koto shontoro shindoro poparo until shontoro."
I don't speak Rhodian, man.
Anybody got a translator?
Oh, I don't. He smacks his device that's on his chest as he says, "There we go, god damn it. Why are you guys in my... You're the guys that are coming in from the hangar, right? You're the Jabba guys. We're quite honored."
Thank you for having us. You got a nice place here.
Yeah, we have it. We have it out here by the Red Twins. We're using whatever energy it's got. It's a depot of sorts. Anyway, guys, follow the Trandoshan that's over there, the red one. He'll take you to the boss. As you see that there's a very chunky looking boy of a Trandoshan. His patterns are in a combination of like a tiger, and yeah, very tiger-like, but more reddish colored. As there's also depictions of white, as he's just shoving people to go over here and there.
I tap Buckeye on the back and I say, I'll be waiting to get the shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I say to Hog, I'm like, keep it maybe a little warm just in case, you know.
I am actually going to go because I need to start
Alrighty.
cooking.
Okay.
See you later.
See ya.
Losing people by the minute, but that's fine. So, what are you guys going to do next?
So do we meet the enhancement guy?
As you do so, the Trandoshan looks over at you guys, says, "Come on." As they head down the hallway, and as you enter into the doors, you see a familiar face from the Clone Wars.
Oh.
You guys wouldn't know him, but for Clone Wars fans will. As he says, "Who are these people?" These are the people that are wanting the augmentations, Doctor. Ah, the augmentations!
Oh,
shit.
Tarso, where's glasses?
And I see now a small primitive sapien and a trooper.
Who you calling the small primitive?
That would be you, four-armed one. Yes. Now, sit. As you see that he's in his desk area, as he sits across, looking over a few files. So, what is it that you're wanting from me?
So I don't know what Buckeye wants, but I'm thinking of something maybe to increase my dexterity, you know? My ability, really get in there.
Fast. You're wanting something to increase dexterity. This will be complicated, but with my profession, it would be quite easy. I can't believe I'm doing this character so well. Jesus.
I like it.
Do you guys just want to skip and say that we get the augmentations?
Yes, so I don't know a specific
He says, but it is a small fee, of course. Nothing is free.
How much would that be? Yeah.
I will give you what you're needing and your friend if you both each pay me. What would be a good number? As he looks over towards an old jar that he has, as you see a single vial, empty, with only a small droplet of a blue.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, so he didn't
No,
die.
he didn't die.
According to you, he didn't die.
I think you kidding. 25,000 credits. If that is too much for you,
No, that's fine.
Excellent. But I do require the cash on hand, if you so please.
And out of character, what exactly will this increase?
This will...
Or do? Exactly.
I'm gonna say it's going to be... If you can find... if you can find something in, like, the loot or...
So there
are stuff like that. I'm not sure what, because I...
Do you want to give me a Do you want to give me a rarity range?
Yeah.
Or just
How do I do that? What's a rarity range?
standard, premium, prototype, advanced, legendary.
Yeah, so he would get you would get a rare.
So I think that
Yeah, so you get advanced.
Oh no, it's very rare. So that's common, uncommon.
Yeah, so something uncommon.
Rare. Oh, so prototype and premium. Rare and uncommon? Or... Yeah, advanced is very rare. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. You can present all simple. Oh! I actually know on that.
Send it to me.
It makes it so I can be proficient in all simple
Holy
martial weapons.
shit.
And also, when you make an intelligence check to recall or discern information about a weapon, piece or armor, or military vehicle that this library contains information on, you are considered proficient in the check.
What?
The side effect: this aggressively effective library can make it difficult to focus on stressful situations. Give disadvantage on Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Yeah.
That's not worth it.
Well, that's up to you. So, okay.
I'm just reading them.
Do you guys want to close session there, and then we will think about it afterwards?
I think we can. Buckeye, are you there?
Buckeye, were you
Yeah,
wanting
I'm here.
anything?
You're looking for a weapon, right?
I mean,
Alright,
weapons.
the lizard looks it towards you and says, "And what are you wanting, trooper?"
They wouldn't know that
that's right.
a clone
That's
trooper
right.
because I'd be wearing my
Well-
armor, but with like bits hiding the clone trooper armor
Well, he
details.
is a Trandoshan, and he... I know what you are. That mask doesn't hide it. What are you wanting, trooper?
That's fine. That's legit. I'm looking for some more effective armament.
Are you wanting something your era, or are you wanting something good?
Something good.
Follow me. As he leads you down towards an armament that is very full of different stuff, and says, "We have plenty here. All sorts. And it depends on what you're looking for." As you see that there is a heavy repeater blaster. There is a few great sabers along the walls. There's even an electric hammer. If you're looking for range, we got those in the back.
I'm mostly looking for some heavy armament. So I'll take that repeating blaster. And if you've got more weapons of the sort, I'd be willing to take a look.
He says, "Well, the repeating rifle will cost you. You got the funds?"
Wait, repeating
Heavy
rifle
repeater.
or repeating
Heavy repeater.
blaster? Oh, heavy repeater. Okay, it's not the weapon I was thinking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, I'd so want to play a character that just like gets crazy enhanced. It's just like can't even tell he's like a person. He's just fucking cyborg.
Let me look.
Oh,
Cause
so
yeah,
plug.
I was looking at the repeating blaster and not the heavy repeater.
Hold on. Check out no mic. That's the thing you're looking for.
Oh, I'm seeing the heavy repeater. Let's see, burst 4, rapid 2. Okay, it's pretty much the same gun to be honest. But it's
has higher damage.
both blasters do the same amount of damage. Where is heavy repeater? Yeah, I'm gonna take the rifle. The heavy repeater. I mean.
That'll cost you 6,400.
6,400. You now, richer you now are.
Thanks for business. If there's anything else, you let me know.
As he heads out.
Absolutely.
As he heads out. Add that to your thing.
So plug. So there's a common item that increases your dexterity, but it also lowers one of your other stats by 1.
Well, what's it in? Adventure gear, weapons, armor.
Basic dexterity. Cybernetic
Where's that at?
augmentations. Enhanced items. So I was wondering if you can make up your own higher, like maybe like uncommon or rare one that has a different side effect that doesn't lower one of my stats.
I don't know.
No, sorry. When I say lower my stats, it doesn't get rid of one of my, doesn't lower one of my ability scores, but it can have another negative effect.
Would this be in gear? I'm trying to find the thing, man.
It would be in loot,
enhanced gear,
cybernetic augmentation, and standard. Basic dexterity enhancement. There is a legendary one. But...
cybernetic implants. Tool 500. What the fuck does it do? Doesn't tell me what it does. It's
There's
stupid.
also what? Basic dexterity enhancement. There's also a legendary one, but you said keep it under the other range, and that one's fucking insane. Your dexterity increases by 1, and your maximum for the score increases by 1. Additionally, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Sure. Well, what's the cost for it? Oh. Enhanced items. Hold on.
I'll take a -1 stat for that one.
Let me look at it. Yeah, none of the stuff is showing up for me. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Premium prototype. It's premium, isn't it?
It would be standard. The
standard.
It's real. That's what I'm saying. There's common.
What was it wanting? You were wanting basic dexterity enhancements?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wondering if there's another side effect that it could have that
other than
isn't.
dexterity chosen by DM decreases. I'll say it doesn't decrease it. You're welcome.
Hey!
There you go.
What a boy. Thank you. So 25,000%?
Yes.
Okay, subtract 25, 3.
Alrighty. Is that all you guys were wanting? You guys can get more.
Do I make one of my hands detachable?
No, the
it's able to
no
walk on its own.
the augmentation that happens towards it is that you are a few of your limbs are able to bend a lot quicker, and your muscles feel a lot lighter. Like you could be able to hold stuff you wouldn't be able to.
How do I increase it on my character sheet? Just the.
I think you can find it in equipment,
Okay.
like the inventory. Yeah.
How the fuck do I find grenades?
Honestly, I'd buy more guns. Basically just because I can.
God, do I just go with the cybernetic life, dude? Just fucking deck, cark out.
Let's not say we did.
Let's not.
I think this is fine for now.
Ew, detachable eye, that's disgusting. It spouts 8 small legs and can walk around. Ew.
That's fucking creepy, dude.
Yo, should I get that and just have it on Nura's like shoulder one time?
Dude, you can do some spy. You can do some fucking Spy Kid shit.
It's actually pretty. While the eyes remove, you have disadvantage on intelligence.
Hey, you know what you could do? You could try and find that Imperial Vault, possibly. Win-win.
Oh my god. Think how much for the detachable eye?
He says, detachable eye? You are crazy. I may be a good doctor, but I'm not that good, and even I'll admit that. I can only do cybernetic limbs, not skulls. Silly monkey.
Detachable hand?
You get one detachable hand.
No, I'm just thinking.
But it's...
The thing is, so the reason why... So usually the negative effect is you can no longer wield items that weigh more than 5 pounds, but I have 4 hands.
You would still have to drink. Okay, if you have an augmented limb, I'm gonna say it's just gonna enhance your strength for that one limb. So, let's say you can carry stuff for 20 pounds. It'd be 25.
No,
That's what it showed.
You can use a hand of an object, open an unlocked door, or inner. Whatever. I don't need anything else. Unless. Wait, what's it called? This could be pretty useful. What is it? Where is it?
Grenade.
What's
I don't
it
know.
called? Circuit Corporation. Fucking Circuit. There it is. Zerka Variable Claw Hand Multi.
Send a link to that. And put it in chat.
I'll just copy and paste what it does.
Yeah, copy paste what it does. Send it in the chat so that I remember. Buckeye, make sure to
I'll think
get the heavy repeater. Let's see.
Actually.
Transfer you can to be for security kit artisan. Wait, this is what it is does if you're not already.
That's what it does. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wield weapons with the hand.
So this is things that it can do.
But the hand can turn into enemies. Yeah. It can turn into all.
It can turn into all those.
Yeah. I could transform into
How
every
much does
single
it
one of
cost?
those. It's a prototype, which means it's a rare item.
He's gonna bump up the price
That's fine.
to another
Heck,
7,500.
So that'll be 25. So that'll be 32,500. Screw it. This is such a cool item. I'm gonna get it.
Fucking Christ, dude. Alright. Cool. He says no as he pulls out a bud saw. Which arm shall it be? Yes. Bottom right. Okay. About 2 hours in, you're put to sleep, but you can still feel the pain in your arm in your sleep. It's agonizing. You take half your health points. And within those 2 hours, you now gain a hand.
Awesome. And it's now like some cool robot.
Yeah, it's a robot hand. He says, "Do not use it for 2 days. You need your nervous system to connect to the cybernetic enhancement it before it does so. It's a download process. Do not use it at all. You can use it for small movements, for picking up items, at all, but no transforming it. Understood?"
Understood. Do you sell gloves?
For
I feel like you'd be into hand modeling. I don't know. I get that vibe.
get out of my work area.
Kark chuckles and leaves. Thank you very much, kind sir.
Alrighty. So, should we call it for now?
Yeah, that was
Alrighty,
awesome.
I'm gonna head out and finish up the rest of this video. See ya.
See ya.
Alrighty guys, and with that comes the end of the session. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I enjoyed this episode very much, and I would love to hear your guys' opinions on these and what is all going on. So yeah, but while we are in the middle of that, I wanted to credit the person behind the composed music. If you guys... Oh, no. There we go. If you guys can go and check out this person, which I will leave links in the description for some of the music that was played throughout the sessions, to Samuel Kim, Epic Cinematic Musics. He does all sorts of musics and everything. This is not an advertisement. This is to credit him for credit is due. He has all sorts of music from Pirates of the Caribbean and Star Wars. It's all good, and it could be able to be used for stuff like this. So please go and hit subscribe and join his band and his people for his music. And thank you guys very much for watching this episode, and I hope we are heading over to the Ilum dungeon soon. If you guys could, leave a like or a comment saying what you liked about the session, and tell me what your guys' opinion is about the dirge that I made, because I really wanted to make something like this for a dirge. So yeah, leave your suggestions and what you guys think about that. And if you could, subscribe to my channel as well and hit the notification button. And make sure you share this with all your friends. Please share this with your friends. I need my people. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace. Banana.